then Max was spirited away, and they got virtual Max, who is much more positive and excited to be helping everyone. As
But when
I
he
go
makes a
through,
decision, he sticks to it. So when we said murder mode, he went for it.
yeah, because I'm here to help. She kind of looked at everybody like, "Oh, scorched earth? Yeah, okay." So
Oh, yeah.
he didn't question it. He's just like, "All right, that's what we're doing."
Yeah. So as far as, let me actually hop over to that simulation page there.
Yeah, we did a
Lots of stuff
simulation
happened.
combat to teach them about combat that they're going to experience as they start broadening out into the galaxy. And we weathered that storm far better than I think we probably should have. And then when we realized that ships had gotten away and we're like, nope, scorched earth? Oh, all right. We just left the station alone after disabling its ability to launch more fighters and went and tracked down that ship, or the ships that had gotten away with refugees, blew the shit out of them, and then came back and finished off the station.
Yeah,
Nice and
it was
slowly.
kind of a simulation designed to portray if a greater, much larger, scarier force happened to threaten a space station, if with limited fighters and such, how is that going to look? So it allowed them a view of like a no-win scenario, essentially. Not so much
We
the
were the
Kobayashi
Kobayashi Maru.
Maru, but yeah. And it provided them with excellent details. You also had provided them with video footage of having fought the space dinosaurs with wings and the space sharks.
And the SVO one.
Well, we don't
Oh,
talk
no,
about
we did.
that. You
Yeah,
did?
no one talks about
You
the
talked
SVO one.
about it, yeah.
Home. I'll be on the computer in less than 5 minutes.
We are tracking your time, sir.
See you in a bit.
All right.
Yeah, so back over here on Vanguard Station. Everybody's hanging out. I think by now there will have been opportune time for Max to have integrated and had his view. Just for the sake of, here are some views of some of Earth's cities in the future because they're pretty.
They are certainly pretty. And he wants to visit them all. But we in Japan,
Yes.
yo.
Yeah, so here's a little bit of something for the neighborhoods.
Yeah, the bottom two really kind of strike me as what Japan might look like in happy Shinjuku fun times, and in not so happy the dark red one. I was like, whoa, okay.
Well, you know, if they allow the weather to precipitate while it's cold. Because, of course, they can control that. I did have two. I wanted to have
Flying cars. Fuck yes.
I had to. And I didn't want them all to be like the Jetsons. I wanted there to be variety and stuff. Because I feel like in the future they would still do that. Like there would still
that third
be.
picture is just pimp.
Right. That's what I thought.
Ooh, that sexy black car. Mm-mm.
Yeah. But like the pods in the upper
Don't get me
right, I
wrong.
figure like more taxi-ish. And
Well, I think I see the pods in the upper right. Like, you want a family vehicle? You want something that's going to be safe? This is it. But everybody still wants that car where they're just like, yeah, my car looks badass. And
Right.
that's what picture 3 strikes to me. And the other people who have like plenty of money like that, or clearly don't have a girlfriend, they're the ones down in picture 5.
The Elon Musks of the world.
Yeah, it's just, too much money and testosterone and not enough. There's no feminine influence in that person's life. I'm just saying, like, that's the racing car junket group. Yeah.
Well, girls like shiny cars. That's easy to. If you look like you have money and you have a shiny car, it doesn't matter how nerdy or visually unappealing you are.
You know what?
That is
A
the
flying
appeal.
car, honestly,
There
a
is
flying
love
car
for
of its
everyone,
kind,
just different ways to attract it.
a flying car probably is still one of the more expensive versions of transportation on Earth. So I would imagine that's still quite the thing.
All right, so I just wanted to pop up as we start
Oh,
here.
GNN. I love you, GNN.
Oh, I know. There you go. I also, too, when Remind me, please, if I forget that when we have Goose back with us, I had a handout for his university
Super
with some
dope.
fun things and stuff. But yeah, you guys are welcome to peruse the news in the chat there. As I try to find, there we go.
Yeah, I'm not about to color this entire fucking thing. I'm done.
What's that?
Sorry, I've been working on this effing picture for the last couple days.
Oh,
Where should I
gotcha.
put that? I'll just put it into the Theros out of game. That way you guys can at least see it.
Oh, yeah. Do you mean Esper or did you purposefully mean Theros?
I purpose meant Theros because it's a there. I mean, you might be able to use it in Esper, but it's a D&D picture and in a D&D kind of setting. So, although
Ooh,
it could
that's
very well
cool.
be spacey when you see it.
Yeah, I could definitely utilize. I think I could utilize that in just about every game. I just have to
You're welcome to borrow it.
insert reasons here,
Oh, that's cool as shit.
right?
Yep. So now I get to paste this and surprise him. He'll come in the morning and be like, "What the fuck, man?"
Right,
Or at least I hope that's the reaction. I think everybody kind of hopes that's the reaction to their artwork.
right. And a pleasant surprise to wake up to. Ask and you shall receive.
Mm-hmm.
I had fun with the news. I always do.
I can't read it. It's always so on point. I enjoy it so much.
Well, and also too, like I like to use it as a jump off point. There are things that I hope to build on, like with later editions and the like. And some of it is like you're already pretty well versed in the Palmer stuff. But this is kind of an external view. This is what how the galaxy will see it. Just like the events on Bostrascu and you guys eating denizens therein.
You know what? I'm actually fine with doing interviews on that particular topic if someone ever actually wants to talk to me about it.
Oh, they haven't pointed a finger at the Banetail group at all, as you will see alluded to in the news report, as is relevant.
All right, let me scroll back up to the top because it looks like a couple of people have clicked on some things. I'm just like, stuff.
Oh yeah. Well, you can always click the back button.
All right, conflict.
Or like in the sake of like if you're reading Mystery and Identity, you can just click on the thing above and it will still work. So you can just click on the
gruesome
next
allegation
thing and
shot
next
this
thing.
galaxy. Oh God.
Yes.
No one wants to point fingers at us.
Not yet. Well, you remember the Matokai were very, very excited to receive those artifacts. Plural. The one specifically that you guys acquired beachside is the one that has some contentious ripples flowing forth.
I'm not sure how advanced the underwater society is, though.
Indeed, it is a mystery.
Yeah, if anyone ever actually says like, "Did you eat someone on Bashar Gru?" His answer is going to be like, "Oh, you mean the guy that tried to murder me?" Yeah.
Well, yeah. In your defense, they didn't appear sentient until later. So you were just like,
Like
I
the
like seafood.
yeah,
These
the
giant
eight
crab things are now my dinner.
yeah, it's like the giant screaming crab monster that tried to eat me when I killed it. Yes, I absolutely cooked it up like seafood.
Hmm.
Then someone told me it was a person. And I'm like, oh shit, really?
Whoopsie.
And then I had seconds.
So
Like maybe
for
maybe don't
Mr.
try to murder me. You know, save yourself a
Yes,
eating.
cast the blame away from thyself. For Mr. Goose, there is a handout in the news and documents folder. It is the fourth one down after the news headlines. It is called Celestian Medical Academy. That is
Oh boy.
primarily for you, but I'm willing to bet that Max will peruse it too and want to combine efforts therein.
Yay, a giant wall of text just for me. Love it.
A giant wall of text. But I really, really like the picture for that. Like I was gonna go with something else, and then was like, well, let me do a couple more cycles, and then it came up with the dome look, and I was like, that's the one. Oh, that's so cool.
I like it.
It's very pretty.
I thought so. Domes are always cool. And like the people in the picture are too small to see, so you can assume that they're blue people as opposed to I think they're
No, it's
humanoid,
perfect.
right? I
That's really all
digress.
they need. You know, 2 arms, 2 legs, and maybe what we call a head.
Yeah. So anyway, enjoy checking that out. As
I'm
per
already like
your
3 paragraphs
previous
in.
request. Right. Well, and I dangled some intrigue in there too, the same way that I did for Max. A couple of special projects, a couple NPCs that you can dive into as much or as little as you like.
Hey, if I was you, I would ask him for a private channel because I have, and that's how I've been getting away with well, getting away might be the wrong term, but that's how I've been doing a lot of things that I didn't want to bore everybody with.
I mean, I'll take that offer.
Okay.
I want to make that
Yeah, lock that
private.
down, make that private. Currently, I can see it.
Yes, indeed. Let's see. I actually don't want to do that. Do 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 do. And Kadow. You guys don't necessarily have to have them private, but if and you like. All right, I'll save that. I think that is all that I need to do. Pretty simple to set those up.
Yep. I did find out one cheap trick. I don't know if it'll work. I'm just going to test a theory. Yes. I was on the channel when you finished what you were doing and made it hidden. So I
Mhm.
tried to type the word first. It inclined
Oh,
your app. Basically said, sorry, dude, you're not allowed.
nice.
Nice.
Access denied.
Yeah, it was cute. All
Well,
right.
at the very, very end of the session, the group was preparing to enter into the second of 3 simulations as a favor to the Earth Defense Network. I would say that Max will have been able to rejoin you. He'll have had time on the way to review the previous simulations, so he's all up to date on what his simulated self contributed therein.
Okay.
So he'll be all up to date in that which transpired there. this second simulation, I did give a little bit of a sneak preview to Hail Science at the end of the last. You guys had seen that essentially they want to test prolonged exposure to hazardous conditions as well as seeking out destroying something that can be infectious to a biosystem as well as its spawn. So there's a swamp, there's a Tarjosa, somewhere therein are eggs. All the while, there are poisonous vapors. And that will look like this. And hopefully, I don't get a lot of lag. I do have some moving fog there. Apologies in advance. I might have to take that off if lag is too much. But for right now, it's doing okay.
All right.
I've had mixed results. But yeah, the Wi-Fi here is the one thing that is kind of a downgrade significantly.
Well, I mean, you were dealing with fiber. Anything is a downgrade from fiber.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Can
Oh
you pay
no.
for additional bandwidth, or is that like just the standard for all the apartments?
I think it's the standard for the place here. Like all utilities are covered, and that is one of them. So I think it's just a. I don't want to stir that pot. I'm perfectly okay just getting by, and it's good enough, in my opinion.
If you find that you want faster internet in the future, let me know and I'll see what I can work up. Without breaking any tenant rules of conduct or something.
Oh, of course, yeah. Well, I haven't tried the hotspot. I turned it on when like I first got dropped off here, but that was so that my lady friend slash driver could contact family, because I didn't yet have the internet password here. I don't know if that's comparable or not.
I know it wouldn't handle a lot of the animations over a prolonged period of time, but it would provide at least stable
Oh,
access.
that's right. When we had done
So,
it before, we had tried it out, and one session of Roll20 used up like all of the hotspot
all
quick
the high
hours,
bandwidth.
like
Yeah.
really quick. See, it's all coming back to me now. Welcome back
So
to
it
the root.
absolutely can do it, but you would definitely have to disable all the animation.
Yeah, at a cost. Well, I mean, Roll20 is already pretty well utility intensive. I digress. There is a large tentacle monster in the swamp at which your personas will be loaded into.
Okie dokie.
But
All right, guys,
because
what do we want to
of
do?
the
Brief it?
purpose of the simulation, you guys are welcome to make preparations as you like. Try to seek out like special equipment or anything. Survey the environment. Because it's not like, oh, surprise, we walked into an ambush by the tentacle creature. You guys are purposely being sent there, so you know in advance the conditions, the target, etc. And it's just a simulation.
Yeah, even if we completely ass ourselves up, it won't be the end of the world for anyone.
Well, I don't want to say that there are zero consequences if you die, because the feedback that you get from this simulation, like when you're hit, it tickles on your real body if you take damage, just a little tickle. But you know that there is some bleed over. You don't know what dying could incur for short or long term. But you can
Still
tackle that
recommend
bridge
trying
if you
out.
get there. I don't want to say that there are no stakes, is pretty much what I'm alluding to.
Mm.
You're not just chasing your tail to pass time. There is purpose, there is consequence. So yes, that is where we will be starting out. I have placed the three of you and your tokens. I moved you guys over, right, on the page? Okay, good. Sometimes I
Yeah,
forget.
I'm on there.
Cool. And so
I just need to adjust my hit points. 58 should be 66.
Oh, really? How long ago did I
Yeah.
place these tokens here? When was your last level up?
Well,
Was that after you had left Vol?
I don't remember,
Kind
but
of
I
in
think so.
between to here.
I'm
I
fixing
got
it right now.
that. There we go. I already done. But now I want to check for
Oh.
Rook and Vimiro accordingly. So I
I
presume
just
that
did
they
my
too
own.
will be done. All right, so get Rook up. Why did it do that? Did Varuk only have a 10 AC? Yep. That's for being an awesome elder. And Vimiro also caught up there.
It's just 10.
It's a little better. What was that? Sorry, sir?
So it's just 10 until I use a spell.
Word.
Oh.
Your space mage armor.
Yep.
Excellent. Alrighty. Well, with tokens updated and properly adjusted, you are welcome to survey the scene. Do bear in mind, if you do start mucking about, you can disturb the creature and incur fighting before you're ready, so bear that in mind. You are live in the simulation. You are welcome to state like, hey, can we just have like some rebreather things or something?
Yeah, I'd absolutely, in case we got dragged underneath, I'm like, look, I don't breathe water that well. I don't know how you humans do it in the 40th century, but
Humans have not evolved gills.
cool.
Mutation.
You never. It's been like 2,300 years. I figured I could check, stuff.
Oh yeah. I as a side note, I absolutely love the movie Waterworld.
Hmm.
Yeah, so you guys are welcome to discuss amongst yourselves and act as you will as we begin.
Any kind of check we can do to identify the creature?
So the creature will be completely unfamiliar to you. You can perceive it here and pick up some details, but they will not have provided anything in advance for the sake of, like, the simulation is serving to inform their missions later, so they do want to have some surprises. That being said,
All right,
you do have a
I'll try
good
to scan it.
xenobiology skill.
Yeah, I'd like to use xenobiology and try to figure out some things about it and the environment.
If you think we can spare it, we can spend 5 minutes talking to each other about this check and give ourselves advantage
Then let's do that.
due to my keen mind. Or actually, no, it makes it a group check instead.
So it would be investigation for the environment, xenobiology for the creature itself.
Then why don't you guys focus on the environment and I'll focus on the creature? I got a pretty good xenobiology. It's not bad.
Yeah, sure. My
Sounds good.
investigation is slightly better than xenobiology.
Okay.
Do we both roll investigation?
Well, let's see
If
if I
you
even
like.
rolled well. Scrolling down out of the news, I have no idea what the number is. Wow, that's okay.
Varuk is a
Oh,
lore
here goes one of my
master.
inspirations. I'm going for a notch down inspiration from 4 to 3.
Quick,
We'll
quick, quick.
do that again.
Oh, there's investigation. There we go.
I like your use of lore if you're
What
familiar
the
with like
hell?
toxic swamp environments. I'm going to assume that you want to keep your first roll as opposed to that one.
Maybe get the battles out of the way now. I went down to I've spent 2 now. So I'll take the 19. But it was like double 9s, then double 1s. Like, please roll some other number than I would have freaked out if it was 18 and 18 again.
So what you can tell at a distance is that the creature, of course, as is depicted by the picture here. Let me have that zoom in for you a little bit. Kadow.
All right. Boom.
Multiple tentacles, a significant tail makes up its body, kind of serpentine in that way. It also does have mandibles, and you can see again at a distance here and there, the tentacles will grab something and then pull it in to consume giant
Is it
size
one or three
space
eyes?
bugs and such. I'm sorry?
It looks like it might have 3 eyes, like 2 on the sides and then 1 in the center.
Kind of looks like
Based
that.
on Yeah, it looks like there's a center eye that opens up in the center of its head, but it looks like those ridges on the side are where 2 additional eye
Oh, the
holes
middle
or
thing in
eyes.
the head is an SVO5. The thing on the side, yeah, I would say they're 3 eyes.
Okay.
You can
It just
also
looks like
tell
it evolved
too.
slightly differently for being able to perceive people at different angles.
Oh, it's very good at perceiving. You can see that it has pretty good peripheral. Sometimes it looks as if the tentacles almost act of their own accord because it's facing straight and will latch and grab a big mosquito, pull it in. Space, swamp, mosquito. Everything is larger than life here.
Would you get the impression it might be susceptible to frost or
Lightning.
yeah, we could test that theory.
Yeah, from the look of it, it's really hard to tell. You definitely have to be up close and personal to gauge like how tough the hide might be. It doesn't appear to be bothered by like it can serve. It looks like it can go comfortable in water, in the air. Likewise, you don't see it actually like there's no kind of coming up for air and gasping or like a blowhole or anything. What's the blowhole called on an orca? Anyway, that.
Blowhole?
Yeah, sure. So yeah, not seeing any of that. Okay, so Varuk, as part of your investigation, you will definitely. Oh, well, I would say that is definitely a very helpful thing to cast in your consideration during your kind of investigating look here. You're able to kind of scope out the air and above, while Vimiro is able to scope out the water and land masses and trees and such. The air is incredibly toxic. It will, breathing long enough without any kind of aid or filter or protection, will erode your lungs from the inside. It will cause dehydration very quickly. It will like take moisture rather than blocking moisture. It actually absorbs and will take it out of you. So very harmful, very destructive, very toxic.
It's, that spell doesn't work with like toxins and that's unfortunate.
I think the rebreathers will be fine.
Yeah.
It would
Do
work
you
if
count?
you wanted to operate with your head underwater.
Do you count granting temporary hit points as restoring hit points?
No.
Okay.
Just because that would be, well, what is the aim of your question? If it's about fulfilling a goal, I would say yes, that's totally fine. But if there's
Got
a
it.
different angle, I would call it just adding more rather than restoration. Because once those temporaries are gone, you're still left with what you have inherently and naturally.
For the purpose of that, and if
Ah,
I was to grant temp HP, would it grant more temp HP because of
No,
that?
you can only have
unfortunately,
one
no.
source of temp HP.
Nah, but that would modify the temp HP I could grant, possibly make it more.
Oh, like if you
Unfortunately, no. Now, that being said, if you wanted to, in your downtime, research a way to make that possible, I would leave that door open. But that takes personal effort in game to like alter existing classifications. Like if Varuk, for example, too, like if he wanted to alter his spell so that it could help with aerial toxins and poisonous gases and such. Again, with enough downtime, space magic can be altered just like D&D magic. I definitely encourage people, while it doesn't happen often at all, definitely encourage you to try to do so. Magic can always be changed. I don't believe in things being so completely rigid because it's magic. So if you're going to alter physics, it's really the creativity of the mind rather than a strict rule book. That's my opinion and interpretation. The rule book is kind of like everybody passes down traditional spells and ways to manipulate forces, and it's a great starting point. And some people never endeavor to alter that path, but you always can. That being said, the swamp area, everywhere on the map will count as difficult terrain. The water itself is going to come up to roughly shin high. Walking on the outskirts, like around where there are trees and roots and limbs that you can utilize, will take you out of the water, but you still have to step more carefully lest you plunge in, because those are not consistent. Like, it's not a solid ring here. There's just more open area here, if that makes sense.
All right. You both gain 5 temp HP, and I gain 8.
Okay.
Kabloofy. I thought that. Okay. So yeah, in doing that, if you just change the first number of your ring, it'll change it blue instead of green to indicate, and lucky for us, the API is working at the moment. But yeah, like, so that was +8 for Miro there, and
I already got max
+5.
modified.
Yes, indeed. All right. You now have blue rings. Merry Christmas. All right. So I won't make there be an initiative until someone disturbs the creature or in some way draws attention to themselves. Like, you guys cast a giant beam of light. Obviously, that's going to attract some attention. Also, too, from Vimiro, let me actually mark, because you're going to be able to, with your keen eye, pick out, go on the map page here. I just want to mark out areas of egg clusters that you see. And these are, again, kind of on the fringe with a little bit of land, mostly water. As per your directions in the simulation, those are also targets that you want to eliminate during the course of things. The methods are up to you to determine, as is
Well,
the order of operations.
if y'all want, I can start this off with a nice big electric bang.
Actually, before we start, I wanna try and I wanna cast protection field for sure on myself.
Indeed. You are welcome
And
to
then
do so.
and Ramiro, are you able to attack from long distances?
Yes, I have Esper powers and a rifle.
Alright, so I'm gonna cast fly at rank 4 on
Oh,
me and Ramiro.
wow.
Oh my.
All right. I'll take it from the ground. It's fine. So if you guys want to go left, I can go right. We could start taking out these egg sacs and make it pick between the two of us.
So the flying is going to help you avoid the difficult terrain. Heads up, Max, your movement is halved because of that.
That's fine.
What I'm hoping is if we fly high enough, if we avoid the toxic fog.
I will
suspect you'll
give
be
you
stuck
free as
in it.
part of your investigation check. As far as the simulation stretches, presume that it is the entire atmosphere of this location that is providing the toxicity.
It was worth a try. At least we avoid the terrain.
Oh. So there is one thing Max does. He takes out his not an agent, starts typing up a post to the two that he knows at Palmer. And I realize I know more people at Palmer than just the two of them. He's just like, you guys got to see this shit. This simulation is off the hook. And
It's
then
incredibly
starts.
realistic. Like you can't tell the difference between real life and the simulation. We can presume that video games will evolve to that point,
Yep.
potentially in our lifetime,
And then
let
he
alone.
snaps. He snaps his little agent, make sure to flip the camera around so it's pointed the right direction to his jacket or suit thing, so that there's video of like a chest cam on a cop. He just hits record. He's just like, all right, who's ever monitoring the sim, I'm recording video. This ought to be fun.
You know that communications are not available when you're in the sim, but
Yeah, they
you
got to be
can
able to hear
presume
what's
that they're
going on.
observing. Yeah. So you're welcome to put that out there.
He's not expecting someone to go like, yes, sir, but he knows they're listening because they want all that data. So there's no way there's not recording audio. All right, guys, if we're cool, then you guys start flying, and I'll just start meandering my way like this way. 1, 2, 3. I think I can get there. I think that's 3 squares.
What's our fly speed?
It sounded like he had, I believe he said he casted at level 4.
Yeah.
Upcast should help.
So I think it's 60. The 4 was so he can get an extra person.
Yeah.
Oh, toad's fine. And so probably 42 feet is where it's at. So 45 is still fine for what I want to do. All right. So
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Now I need to know, like so in the air, it looks like Vamiro, Varuk have, well, at least Vamiro himself. Max, as you are moving about, are you attempting to stealth or are you just sloshing through the muck and mire?
I mean, Max isn't great at stealth, so I'll roll the skill, but I'm not expecting much. But I'll absolutely give it a try.
It's entirely up to you. You do know that such activity could draw the attention of the creature toward you. That may or may not be your intent. You may or may not care, but it is a thing. But
I think I'm
luckily for
fucking
you,
brilliant.
you're doing all right at the moment. You definitely succeed, and passive perception being what it is.
The entire time, he's just saying, like, Toan, step this way, then step this way, then step this way.
Yeah, and we haven't really talked about utilizing 2024 rules with Esper as much as like it won't necessarily go with the compendium in a lot of cases, but like the new stealth roll is kind of nifty because does have like a flat success rate and then provides a target number. Little things like that. I don't know if you even really care.
I'm fine with a contested stealth roll. Like, if I beat his passive perception, then I would assume he just has to roll to see me. But that might be my 2014 understanding of rules, so, take it for what it is.
Yeah, it's kind of a combination of both. Like your roll provides the TN for their passive perception or their investigation, as it were, but
Okay.
there is a TN for you of 15 to even succeed at the stealth to begin with. So you could still be stealthy and they catch you. You could fail initially, and then it doesn't matter about their passive perception. You're just sloshing about.
Well, both the roll was clearly over 15, so yay me. I'm fine with trying the new rules and testing it out and see how it goes.
Oh yeah. Well, and we do have like Ravnica and Theros are both going by the new rules. So anyway, I digress. Carry on as you will.
All right. So I moved over. My plan is to make using assault drone stuff. I'm going to get. Let me just push the spell out there. 1 second. I think it is attack pattern to be. I just want to make sure I do it correctly. This might be the right spell, or it might not. We'll figure it out real quick. Why that?
Yeah. Some of them post with text, some of them don't.
I'm sorry. Hold
Well,
on. Let
that's
me
based
just
on
hit.
the attack, like clicking the attack part. If you go to the spell on your spell list and click the voice bubble, it should post
Oh, is there a voice bubble?
hypothetically with text. Let me check your character sheet and go to
Nah, I
your
don't think
page.
these Esper sheets have voice bubbles. They just have inspect bubbles.
Yeah, I did the
Oh,
inspect
touche.
thing.
Yeah.
I'm just. It is the one I wanted. So it's description: a pack of combat drones fire down upon an area within range. It can be 20 feet long, 10 feet wide, and 10 feet tall. Each creature in that area has got to make a dex saving throw. The target takes 3d8 fire and force damage. And then I have ticked on the bonus action of the other combat drone, which does the radiant. And let's make sure that is. Yeah, I rolled 2-1, so it should roll, but it is what it is. So
If you gear your spell, right above the description, there's a include power description in attack option to toggle on and off.
okay, I'll go find
That's
that on
on
the
a
main
spell
page.
by spell basis.
Got
Vimiro,
it.
to the rescue.
We will have that for next time. But basically, their saving throw for the, and let me tell you where it's going first.
That's what my
Since-
first question is where are they firing? And then
So I wanted to try to divert its attention away from me, so it doesn't see me other than casting the spell. It doesn't. It just sees the drones appear and then start doing their thing. And my plan was to let's just draw a rectangle. Where's the magic effects thing? Oh, there's the paintbrush. Rectangle, and I was hoping to get. This isn't quite NS. I think this is about 4 squares long, and then 2 squares high. It should be pretty close to. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that should roughly be it. Okay, good. I was going to try to blow up one of the egg sacs near it, so that way its attention would be diverted away from me. It just all of a sudden it's like fire and lasers and shit exploding right there, and its kids are dying.
okay.
And when I see that go off, I would like to cast a lightning ring.
Well, so this will enter into initiative. Only one person will be able to get that free surprise round. So, assuming you guys discussed a little bit of strategery beforehand, that's not a real word, but I like to use it. Which one of you would like to get the free action round, and then who would like to trigger on their turn order when that action will trigger initiative?
Oh, I figured I would go for the free action round
Up to you guys.
just because unless someone has some other plan, I just wanted to catch its attention completely off guard.
Hey, you could take the free round. I'm cool with that.
All right. Let me roll you an initiative and go back to my core page.
Don't forget to highlight your token.
Oh, yep. And I'm still on the art thing, and then I would
Yep,
have forgotten. Thank you for the reminder.
of course.
I'm going last, bitches.
I
Quality
speak
stuff
because,
here.
yeah, it's not like I haven't tripped over that a number of times. You've been with me a while, you know.
I rolled the halfling 1.
Alrighty, so in starting that off, you are attacking some egg clutches. You had already rolled the damage for that.
22
Now,
points total.
what's that? Sorry?
22 points total.
Yeah. And here's the thing, because they're stationary, they don't get to make a dex save. So you will do full damage to them always. And that is enough to eliminate. You will hear a shriek from the Tarjasa, and you are still concentrating on your drones in that area until you tell me otherwise.
Basically, next round I intend to move them based on what the Tarjasa does.
Alrighty. Well, it's going to have to wait for Varuk because Varuk gets to act next.
Let's go. Alright, I want to start by going 30 feet up in the air, and I'm gonna blast the egg sac in this corner here with a
Alrighty.
force bolt.
Force bolt.
Oh wait, did that roll? Should be rolling damage, not just damage. I mean an attack roll. The heck? There we go. That should do it.
Oh, that's dope. I love the effect, dude.
Right.
There we go.
I like to throw
Alright.
those in when I can remember.
Right? Force bolt does that. I think it's in it. Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, your attack roll was on there on the second one, the second thing you did.
Alright, looks good. Looks good.
All right.
That's
so
all I'll do.
So you can see that your force bolt has blasted into the egg clutch. Some of them now are broken and oozing out into the cesspool around it. But not all of them have been eliminated.
Alright.
For mechanical
That's-
purposes, that egg sac there is bloodied.
Can you put a dot on it or something so we know?
Yeah.
Yep, that'll do.
Yeah.
Oh, it does have a. See, that's what I was going for there instead. So, the tentacled creature emits a high piercing shrill. It starts to meander toward the area where the first clutch was targeted by drones. Then it sees the beam shoot across the sky, the bolt land. The other clutch, it shrieks again. And it's going to be turning and looking about, tentacles whipping in the air, tail starting to splash a bit in the mire as it takes, kind of rears up a little bit, and is taking a more, what you guys interpret as an aggressive stance rather than a casual swimming and eating stance that you saw upon your arrival.
Well, we just kind of walked into its house and started murdering its kids.
You did exactly that. And so, Vamiro, you are up next, sir. It is kind of slowly inching out. I kind of used a dash in between the two egg clutches and then a more casual saunter into the middle where it's at there.
That's everything, yeah.
I would
It
say
does
so.
indeed.
Then lightning ring, bitches. Deck save me.
Well, the eggs don't get a dex save.
That's gonna hurt.
And ignore the necrotic. That's for only weapon
No.
attacks. All right, remember to click that on and off.
All right. Well, that's what he thinks of your lightning ring, which makes
Ah,
sense
he's
because he's on the fringe. That will completely tear to shreds both of those clutches.
He'll still take 14 points of damage if it makes you feel any better.
Okay. I was hoping he'd be susceptible to lightning damage.
He did not appear to resist it, but was able to kind of whip his way out of the charges as they started to rise up and cause the steam to rise on the bubbling, churning mire.
That is frightening that 14 points doesn't show anything on his ring.
Side question: where are you getting 14 from? Because half of
Takes
22
half
is
of
11.
the 7 necrotic, unless that was not part of the.
No, that's not part of it. That's only for weapon
Oh.
attacks.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, I forgot to click it off.
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing something because I was like, what? Alrighty then. So, Vimiro has then moved away from his location of blasting. Mr. Palmer, you're up next, sir.
Yay! Boom. All right, let's do the thing again. We are doing attack pattern. Here we go. And then that's the thing for the radiant, for the coordinated strike. All right, everything's checked and ready to roll. Attack pattern. Total of 15 points of damage. He'll take half of the 6 if he makes his dex save.
It appears he does.
So he only takes 12.
Alrighty. And of course, your aggressive action will reveal yourself. How, if at all, would you like to use your move action?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3. So the square of fire just basically followed him, and then I moved over to where the other tree is trying to hide behind it. But I am not a stealthy person, so I don't expect to have an action to redo stealth again.
At the top of the initiative order, prior to Varuk's action, can I please everyone have a Constitution save?
Oh, I'm good at those guys.
Do the rebreathers help with anything?
You're about to find out.
Okay.
And bear in mind, you are saving essentially against acquiring the condition of poisoned, which will cause disadvantage on everything. That again, you because of your investigation prior, you know what to expect from that.
I hope it. No, God damn it.
Could definitely
There's something
get
that
worse
keeps.
over time.
There's something that's bouncing on my browser, like something that triggers and then goes away, and it makes my character sheet shift like an eighth of an inch. And so I'm trying to click on the saving throw roll, and then it moves, and all of a sudden I'm on dexterity, and I'm like, fuck, God damn it. Hoping this works.
Do I get advantage because I'm badass or no? I'm just Right. I'm just that badass, right?
All right, so 17.
Varuk, you are the only one who looks like will be susceptible to the condition, unless you wanted to use
All right.
an inspiration to reroll that 11.
No,
Eh.
it's cool.
No, I failed too. I don't know why advantage was clicked.
Because sometimes that happens on a sheet.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Always hit that wrong button. All right, what is a good?
Yeah, now we're good. Wait. No, it's charisma. Damn it. Never mind. Fuck. No, yeah, I took it.
Golly gee.
All right. So does that means I have disadvantage then, right?
On attack rolls and saving throws. Essentially,
Alright.
attacks and ability checks. But you may have a
Oh.
way to cleanse yourself. Either way, it is your turn, and you are still aerial.
All right. So do I have to make a concentration check because I'm poisoned?
No,
For the
because that's a
flying?
natural kind of environment thing that's been slowly seeping in. So I won't say that that breaks anyone's concentration.
Okay. Yeah, I like to blast the last egg with force bolt then
Kerblastity.
to roll it twice because disadvantage. Right. Why did I roll damage twice? What the heck?
I love the little effects. Don't mind me.
What the
They're great.
heck? Did it switch back? Oh, I'm hitting the wrong thing. I'm frostfall. That's what I'm hitting.
You did a frostful
Now hit
damage.
push. There we
What
go.
are
Okay,
you
so
doing?
it's a 16
Well,
and a 23.
you rolled a 23 for force bolt for 14 damage.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be disadvantage, right? Because it's an attack. So
With the 16
So does the
and
16
14.
16. It's
For
a
you.
16 and a 23. I'm playing on a tablet because I'm not at home right now, so I'm just like trying to
Oh,
click on things. I'm like,
gotcha. So
I'm
I
like
will say in
fat
advance, using Roll20 with like touchscreen stuff is a, pardon my French, a fucking nightmare. Like I absolutely despise it. So my sympathies are very strongly with you, sir.
Yeah.
I
But
really
the
do
16
sympathize with you. I
hit that.
played on the plane.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
it's
awful.
a terrible, terrible thing. It is awful. Condolences. I wish you the best of luck in all future endeavors. Will that be all for you on this turn? I notice you haven't moved yet, if that is a concern or not.
Does that hit? That's the question.
Oh, it absolutely did, but it did not
All right.
completely destroy the clutch. That's why I gave it that little sad
And I
heart
would like to add
indicator.
the cosmic flux then.
Aha. That will be enough to further shatter. So that little bit of boost will be just enough to push it over the edge. Make your force bolt strong enough. Take out the entire clutch. The eggs are
All right, I
now
think
will
we pissed
move.
it off.
eliminated.
I'll move a little bit this way.
Whee!
There we go.
You realize you're in the air. You can't hide behind me.
No, I'm hoping it doesn't fly or shoot lasers. Okay, that's all I'm hoping for.
It's got freaking laser beams attached to its head.
Oh shit.
No, you guys did not observe in your pre kind of investigation and stuff. You didn't see anything winged about it to suggest that. But you did observe a potential for all of that business. So, Mr. Palmer, brace yourself.
2 attacks. Got it.
And I'm going to do the tentacle second, just in case it does hit. We can follow up accordingly, but let's go first here. Tail attack.
Woo! That missed.
Kersplash. Gonna blow some chunks of bark out of that swamp tree there. and then whipping about.
Oh, sweet Jesus! Thank God that missed.
So some of those tentacles are like smacking against your body to no avail. Not able to clutch on, kind of hitting the tips and not enough to get purchase. And so it would seem that Max will survive this round. Mr. Vimiro, what would you like to do, sir?
That's a damn fine question. I'm gonna shoot a dart at it and attempt to paralyze it.
Pew pew.
Con save.
Dun, 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 dun. Electrical stun net. The end of its turn. All right, well, let's see if it can move right through me on its way to you. No, I don't want that. Thank you.
She is paralyzed.
And I think you have it up here. What was your spell save DC?
16.
Alrighty. Well, 6 to be him at the moment. So the paralyzed condition makes it incapacitated. And also doesn't have speed, fails automatically, strength and dex, and everyone will have advantage on it. And attacks are critical if they're within 5 feet.
So
Oh shit!
is our mission to kill it or contain?
I was told we were supposed
Yes. Eradication,
Yes. Alright. Oh,
as
okay,
was the
okay.
case with the previous.
As a player, I love hold person. As a DM, I hate hold person.
I really like it as a thing in general. I
I like
the
that it
flavor of the
exists.
stun net. Yeah, so I really like the restrained condition because then it gets fun. I like grappling and stuff. I think it's underutilized. That's the whole thing. Paralyzed is pretty close to the same as restrained. Well, I mean, it's obviously worse. So it's that and some. Alrighty. And as a concentration. Good, good. All right. Well, would you like to move from your location?
No, I'm fine.
to. Oh,
Okie dokie. If that is all, Mr. Palmer, after avoiding the rush of tails and tentacles whipping about, you see that Vimiro has splashed a net upon it that has paralyzed it. It is shrieking, lashing out, trying to break through the net. Is currently restrained, cannot act to defend. It's going to fail that dex check you're about to request.
yeah, just a bit. I didn't roll shitty damage this time.
Nice. That 14 plus 18?
Yes,
Nice.
it's one of my most powerful attacks.
The shriek becomes louder, almost painful and desperate sounding to your ears.
Well, I'm not a fighter. I really only get like one action a turn, so.
But it's well spent if you can output like that.
Yeah, that ooh, pulling out for the team there. Yeah, I didn't end any of its turns in there, so it didn't get any additional damage. So,
I mean, if it lives long enough, it will now.
mhm. I could probably weather a set of attacks at this point. So I'm just going to keep my little happy ass right there. And would it be okay to simply pull Charlene out? Have it ready?
If you have a bonus action available, yes, but you can also equip a weapon as part of an attack,
Okay.
if that's a concern. So either way.
I will absolutely just ready Charlene because everything else is currently kicking off as it's supposed to.
Alrighty. Mr. Max, can I please have you roll a con save for me at the beginning of the round?
Okay, we're doing that again for the air thing.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Did the breather help? Did I notice any?
You notice that your breather has completely dissolved on the interior and is a useless tube.
So it's physically eroding the device, as from what the simulation, based on simulation parameters.
Si, senor. But it is
Okay.
the softer and less durable components on the inside. You do still have a very, very sturdy tube. It just really doesn't have the filters on the inside working for you. That's all.
So at this point, it's useless. I could spit it out, and it would be the same as not having it.
Yep.
All right. You just kind of. Here comes your roll. God, that's. I'm sorry. There was
That's okay.
something glitchy on my page, and it keeps moving the sheet literally an eighth of an inch, and it makes me click the wrong fucking thing. I apologize. I wasn't trying to give you a deck save. There you go.
Let's go. 22, top 23.
All right. So 23. I think I'm still doing okay.
You are.
All right.
I would like.
My wife just walked in after getting back from the gym class. I'm just gonna, since it's not my turn now, I'm gonna figure out what she needs.
Okay, when you get back, an insight check.
Oh, I can click that real quick, provided the page stays fucking still. I'll just take the 11. I don't know if the insight's going to be that super critical that I want to like blow an inspiration on it or something.
Okay, well, your lungs are starting to hurt. That's your insight.
Prolonged exposure is going to start hurting me like hit points and stuff.
Oh, well, you can jump
Oh,
to
I
the
love-
conclusions as you like. Mr. Varuk, you are next in the order. What would you like to do, sir?
Our lungs are gonna explode. Good thing I have like 7 of them. I'll cast Frost Coil at rank 4. Let's go. And then would that hit possibly?
So it definitely will. He doesn't automatically fail con saves. It's just the dex and strength, but he has not been saving well otherwise.
Oh,
Well, he'll still
damn.
take half.
Yeah.
And from your observations, it appears not particularly susceptible to it or resistant to it. It's just a matter of a little bit of force he's already expelling and trying to shake off the electrified net that surrounds him. Helps him out with the icicles that attempt to form.
And then I'll just end my turn where I'm at. Yeah, 30.
Alrighty. So it was a. Let's see. Oh, that's too far. I just wanted to double check on the save for the paralyzer. It was con. Well, kind of sucks that he used an awesome con save just now. He could have broken out of it. Let's see if he can repeat his luck there. Oh, of course not.
Oof.
Is he on disadvantage or something at the moment?
I just failed.
Oh, sucks to be him.
Yeah.
Sure does. He is trapped, can't move. That happens at the end of his turn, as will the effect of him being stuck in the box. He hasn't moved away from it because he cannot.
Okay. He will probably fail the automatic thing because he's paralyzed. So I'll hit him up with the. There it is, attack pattern. God, I got a lot of spells listed in my. Wow, I did okay again. Yes. Maybe I just had some bad jittery dice at the beginning of the game.
The creature is still enveloped in the electric web net begins to less enthusiastically fight against it. A couple tentacles weakly press the fringe, then it collapses down, begins to ooze into the pool.
Call it back for round 2. Form changed. Oh no, it's fucked.
I will snap the camera out and take a picture. Like, well, we did it. All right. Hey, make sure this video gets uploaded to my not, the sim thing.
Your view
I'm gonna.
will shift and change as the simulation has come to an end. You will find yourself on the station. Mr. Palmer, the first thing you notice is an alert on You're Not an Agent that says video recording attempt blocked. Please submit a request with the Earth Defense Network for archived footage. It is a very
I will
official
grab.
sounding and very cold, not like a human response like, hey, buddy, you got to kind of follow your paperwork for that. It's very just straightforward, like, no, go through the proper channels to steal data from us.
Like, I'm not even trying to steal it. I literally asked openly in front of everybody.
But
I will
it
grab
could
the
not
first
it could
person to
not
say, like,
speak to you the denial of your request because you were in the simulation.
that's fine. He just goes over to the first person in a uniform. How do I fill this thing out?
I know Gramps is asking how to use the internet. Oh shit.
You will get
Old man Max at it again.
roll for me your persuasion.
Well, it's not horrible. Give it a go. 16's not bad.
So the person you stop seems a little bit impatient, but they are not condescending. They don't speak to you like a child, but they do start with the basics of, okay, well, to open a menu of the Silray network, you have to click that button there. Yes, good job. And then next, you'll want to
I
navigate your way
apologize.
to the Earth Defense Network. Visit here. You can use the search bar there. Yes, very good. And next, you will see contact us, and then sub item, request information, and a couple pages of forms there. Best of luck to you, sir. Thank you. And they are whisked away to their previous duties and responsibilities, leaving you
Takes
with
time to
a
fill
bunch
out
of
the form.
forms to fill out.
All this bureaucratic bullshit just because I want to post something on Instagram.
Indeed. Well, you just went through a very, very lengthy process of testing, proving yourself, integrating, learning some things about galactic law, Earth customs, the way things have evolved in the past 2,000 years since your slumber. It is becoming exhausting. And now you reach, again, the bureaucratic process of wanting to post on your Instagram.
Yep. I think I have a better term for it now.
Simstagram.
Yeah, it's because it's not an agent, it's Simstagram. There it is.
Word. Well, as before, let me go ahead and post this up into the chat so you can see it. This is just a repeat from your previous simulation. They would like to know the following. They want to know your feedback that they can then give to their people. And then I guess the wording is off there because they're not providing the breakdown to you. You're essentially kind of informing them of the details, like from your perspective. So
I
in each
think
of those categories, please provide your response to your experience.
he thinks that the team works well together because we've been through enough firefights that coordination has come because we haven't died,
Mm-hmm.
and we're fairly well of each other's abilities. Uh, technological efficiency, it is highly questionable to Max that anything about the rebreather had any effect. It seemed like it only prolonged it for maybe 6 to 12 seconds from eroding the materials that you had available to make the rebreather. He's still not certain that it helped at all. Um, and the easiest thing, because the creature thought at what appears to be maybe high animal, low human intellect, um, it had a pathological need to protect its progeny, and by destroying the progeny, it screwed its tactical ability by forcing it to move where we wanted it to go, as opposed to where it may have had a more advantageous position. Because frankly, if we had gotten caught in the tentacles, it would have been a very different fight.
I am inclined to agree. I would include too with the technology efficiency. I was going to say technological, but kept looking at the Y. The technology efficiency, add on there too any kind of Esper powers, whether or not they have a more supernatural or technological base, as in the case of like an engineer.
Oh, he'll note down like here's were the abilities I use. This was drone attacks. I'm pretty good with them. I use this particular effect called the attack pattern that you can basically movement's not really the right thing. As long as it's within 120-foot range of you, you can just drop it every 6 seconds on a new location, or just keep it on the same location and just hammer the target. It's a highly versatile spell. I highly recommend it if you have any people that have access to these things. And by allowing it to start focusing on me, I allowed my teammates the ability, since they could fly, to try and attack it from. I'm not the most robust person, but I tend to do okay in this scenario. Although I am going to be talking to Palmer about getting a slightly better suit of armor.
Certainly. Well, and that's something too, like the simulations can help you realize any kind of shortcomings that you may have, if any.
Yeah, he's absolutely going to talk to them because there's a suit that's just expensive, but really I just want something that has the effects of half plate. Starts out at AC 15, uses a max Dex 2 bonus. It negatives on stealth. Maybe we can take stealth out of it, so I keep my normal stealth action. But it's stuff like that. I don't think I'm trying to break the bank, but that's the kind of things I'm going to be looking for because clearly what I have currently is barely covering it. And I'd rather rep the Palmer stuff anyway.
Well, sure. No surprise there. Mr. Vimiro, what do you have to contribute in the regards that Mr. Palmer has not covered?
If given adequate time before a combat, surveying the area and boosting allies is a necessity.
And what do you feel gave you an advantage in the situation of not dying?
We killed it first.
All right. And Varuk, how about yourself? Anything to
Flying
add?
helps. Growing wounds and flying helps when avoiding creatures that stick to the ground.
So your choice to take flight was after observing the creature, seeing that it was stuck to the ground
Oh no, I
in
chose
its
flight because
environment.
I was hoping the fog would thin down the higher we go. But that was it. Just happened to help out, right?
Oh, so a nice kind of side
Yeah,
effect bonus.
yeah.
But yeah, all of your attacks could easily exceed the reach of its arms. So why not take flight?
Right? They say, well, that is interesting. We are curious to explore perhaps a different angle of tactics, kind of a similar situation. You won't be facing any kind of aerial threats and a different kind of environmental effect to avoid. We are ready to present you with the final simulation if you and your group are ready as well.
Oh, and I'm still filling. I'm on page 11 of 17. Can I have 5 more minutes or so?
Do I get my Esper powers back? The ones I used for that fight?
Yes, indeed.
The fights. Awesome.
Yeah, because those were simulations that used those powers. It wasn't
Yep.
actually you.
Yeah, you essentially come out of the simulation getting a full rest. That being said, you will be like, you can kind of slightly feel a little bit thirsty and hungry. After the next simulation, you'll probably want to fill yourself up in that regard. But you're good for now.
I had something earlier in the mess hall called Kafifi. I would like another.
Oh, you know what? Love this guy. He is more and more like, yeah. He just walks over, and whether you know how to do it or not, he will push your hand into a fist bump and fist bump the doctor.
I think the Nero's gonna start tweaking.
Look,
Oh,
they call it coffee, and it's fantastic.
Try it with cinnamon.
I agree.
yeah, I got my own stuff. I got some candy I can eat, guys.
It's always nice when finding a mild stimulant that doesn't affect too much.
Like to
As long as you
add,
keep it to like 1 or 2 cups a day, you're probably okay. Any more than that, you will prolonged use and extraneous exposure and prolonged use can have some side effects, but it takes a while to develop.
so I wanted to add a couple things there. Number one, in game, Max Palmer is the first one to have experienced the cinnamon coffee along with his companion, Rich Richardson, 2,000 years ago, over 2,000 years ago. Out of game, I found so I like usually a caramel flavored coffee, like I get the grounds that are flavored, and it's not for everybody. But at Walmart the other day, I found a blueberry flavor and it blew my mind because blueberry is one of my favorite flavors of everything. And it is so
It was good.
good. Like the aroma matches the taste and everything. Like sometimes you get just barely a hint of it. Kind of like the seltzer waters where it's like TV static and someone's whispering the flavor from the other room. That's
Sure.
sometimes how you get the coffee flavor. But this is full on like drinking blueberries. I mean, not that strong. You can still tell it's coffee. It's a nice balance, and I've been
Nice.
enjoying it. It's awesome. Anyway, I digress. Sorry to take up game time with coffee chat, but try it. Damn fine cup of coffee.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot that was a Trumpism, huh? From like Twitter or
Yep.
whatever. I totally forgot about that. I used a Bushism today with strategery, so yeah, jump on board. Make fun of our political leaders because sometimes they say dumb things.
So
Uh-oh,
yeah,
what is happening on the?
it looks like a cat. Or meow. Yeah, no, that's a
Meow,
cat.
kitty meow.
I thought we confiscated Varug's spray paint.
Apparently not.
Graffitiing the
How do I
place.
delete?
Now, does it represent more of a primitive cat, or are you making like murals of spray painted Banetail? Like, what's going on there?
It's Banetail was here kind of thing, right?
Nice. Oh, that's great.
No, I can't delete this unfortunately. Just like goddamn tablet.
Oh, yeah, I can go ahead and do that for you. Good luck trying to like highlight stuff and whatnot with the
Oh,
tablet.
Oh
I
yeah.
can highlight, but it doesn't give me the option to delete it. Unfortunately.
It's
Lovely.
hidden somewhere in a
Yeah.
collapsed
That's
menu.
okay.
You're just screwed.
I
I
feel
mean,
so
at least
bad
you
for you
can
having to use a
see.
tablet.
Yeah, at least you can
Not
see the
trying.
board, because on mobile all you get is a character sheet.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the Roll20 mobile. Now, as a side note, they do have a Discord like integration with Roll20.
yeah, Abre.
But no. Like Discord itself has a built-in actual Roll20 thing
Oh,
as like an
really?
activity. Now that's cool because you get the visual, and if you're at a distance, like it takes the place of like having someone cast their screen, and it is interactable. However, if you're on a touch screen, it doesn't matter because it still sucks, as per previous conversations.
Ugh, balls.
Right? Yeah,
Oh well.
that's always like the, eh. But yeah, it is a thing. Like if you're absolutely caught out, like I can always run that and it semi works. Again, I would never recommend touchscreen for Roll20, but maybe they'll improve that in the future. We can all hope.
Yeah, after he finishes whatever the 17th or so many pages are
Mhm.
and submits the form, I'm like, fine, I'll go through your paperwork. I'm not going to argue. It's fine. I didn't ask you to cheat or anything.
Hmm.
Nimrods. All right, let's go.
Future bureaucracy. All right, so let's slide over. You guys are getting loaded into the machine, and they let you know that this is kind of expository. It's based on like what you had done previously, and they wanted to alter conditions, change parameters of goals, but you'll be most familiar with this compared to other simulations.
What is the mission objective and victory condition?
Mission objective is to acquire and avoid. You are not obligated to destroy the creatures. However, it is likely a necessity.
So, are we acquiring an item that the creatures are guarding?
Yes.
Okay, so this sounds like from when we did the relic hunting, something similar to that.
They kind of smirk and say, yeah, something like that.
All right, all right. Oh,
And
small
they say,
question.
again, there too are some environmental conditions to worry about here as well. Go ahead, sir.
Um, are there any large crab people?
No, but we will provide a meal for you after the fact. They don't say that. They
Excellent.
don't know
Great
that you
answer.
ate any of the crab people. That was your GM. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Yeah, he was just inside. He's like, haha.
All right, so what I'm going to do is get us switched over as you guys are loaded into the simulation where you can kind of discuss the scene and your tactics. And then I will allow for a quick bio break. Give us 10
Oh,
minutes
good. I was
to.
going to ask about that.
That's all good. I got you back. All right, so here we are. Essentially, you have to get those round things guarded by the sand cliches up to the stone circle thingy over there. So you have to go and
Okay.
retrieve and also like avoid their stopping you. You can also
Oh,
see that there's a nice happy dust storm that is flowing over this place. That
yeah.
is going to hinder activity to a certain degree as well. Those creatures, of course, kind of have an environmental advantage because they evolved in such conditions, whereas you did not.
Is this one of those disc things that you're talking about?
No, that is just a
So
simulated
it's just
rock thing. Yeah, just
that
those
one and
two.
the bigger one.
Slash
Okay.
Midjourney made a funny little like halfy. It's not a full orb, so I could come up with something clever for it, but I'm not going to because that's not your target.
All right,
How
that's
And
fair.
again, it is just a
do
simulation.
those
What's that?
do those things look heavy?
They look bigger than you. Well, one of them is about kind of like your
8 feet.
size-ish in total. The other one looks like it's a couple of you in size. You don't know the properties of them
So we
and
won't know until
cannot
we get to it.
discern. Correct.
All
There
right.
is a potential, though, just given their mass, that they could be heavy, but you don't know if, like, maybe they're beach balls or maybe they're solid iron. Hard to tell.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Just an FYI, I can select the enemy tokens.
Yes, that is probably because since you guys have since you guys have encountered the sand cleach before, I like to open up. Actually, I should reverse so that they're looking at you guys. I try to do that. Because you faced them before, I try to open up the bestiaries because you guys have encountered them. You're familiar with their traits and stuff. So that's just like a character sheet thing. Because if I don't put it on can control and edit, you can't look at their stat block, which is kind of something you earn after you encounter a creature. And that's like all the games I try to do that. Sometimes I forget session to session, but then I'll do like a bunch at once. But if ever you're
Okay.
curious, like if you've faced a shadow before, which I think everybody here has because of Halloween episodes and stuff, you should be able to look at the properties of shadows in any of the games and be like, oh yeah, they're weak to radiant damage. Unless it's at the Rakdos haunted house, they were different and we're not more susceptible to radiant damage. But that was an exception to the rule. That's why that stands out. I don't know if you guys remember that, but that was a thing a while ago. All right, one
All right.
more to flip horizontal. All right, so with that being said, you guys can survey the scene here, discuss as you will, but officially we will take about a 10-minute break. Be back here, roughly 9:40-ish, or sorry, 9:50-ish.
Okay.
All
All right.
right, cool. See you in a few.
Hello? Did everybody go on a bio break?
Yeah, we're running.
Well, I'm your friendly stalker for the evening. Joe, how's it going?
It's going good. It's shutting down for now.
I like how everyone was muted but you, Joe.
Well, I've been muted this whole time. I just unmuted myself, just since it was bathroom break time. Figured I would at least say hi halfway through instead of just be a complete stranger.
Well, you enjoying?
Yeah. Yeah, I really enjoy it so far. It's definitely something I could get into. Um, very, very good. Yeah, if you guys wouldn't mind having me, I could definitely, I don't know, create a character, find a way into the story somehow. Uh, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we just lost somebody, so it'd be nice to get back up to 4 people at least.
Do you guys normally run with just 4, or do you guys prefer 5, or just however many, or what?
Oh, however many the DM wants to handle. Some
Yeah.
of his games have more, some of them only have 3.
You know?
Deadlands at the moment only has 2.
Oh wow.
I am currently
Um,
actively advertising for games that have, like, I like to think that 5 or 6 would be the limit. I think 4 is
mhm.
like the Goldilocks zone, but I'm always down for like a 5th to come in and add a little extra flavor.
Okay. Yeah, I would definitely be interested. So we'll have to get together sometime, maybe this weekend or whatever, and maybe come up with something. I'm starting the Fallout one next week.
Indeed.
I
That's
assume.
great.
Yeah,
So
so
yeah, that'll be exciting.
everybody who is here tonight is also in the Fallout game.
Oh really? Oh,
Yep.
excellent.
Yep. 1 for 1.
Well,
Everybody here.
Oh yeah, no, you're
Well,
totally right.
Yeah,
no,
that's
and there's Frog.
kind of why it was recommended to check out the Thursday, because then you can, well, the games themselves alternate. You can be like Thursday night is game night all the time.
yeah. That makes sense. Sweet. Well, hello everyone. I am Joe. I will be playing in the Fallout one. And how much am I allowed to say about my character, or are we still keeping it under wraps for story reasons?
Let's, well, I think everybody here is experienced gamers and mature enough to handle details of stuff. So as much as you want to reveal, I'll leave it up to you. If you want things to be like surprise, that's cool. But yeah, I trust everybody here to play along nicely, as it were.
Well, I will be a ghoul named Greg Houston, and spelled just like it sounds, HyeWstin Houston. And yeah, it'll be very exciting. Um,
Nice.
and I throw knives for fun, I guess. As Greg Houston. Uh, yeah, I think he's going to be a really fun character to play.
Nice. The only ghouls we've met so far have been the feral variety.
For
I
everyone
heard
else,
that. Yeah.
every ghoul they've met has been the feral variety. I'll just leave that ambient fact out there.
Yeah, that's true.
I've alluded
Surface
to that
story.
as well.
Well, for tonight, I think I might wrap up a little bit early,
you're fine.
and I will message. Um, I'll message you. Do I call you Delta? Do I call you DM? What?
Josh,
How do I refer to you?
GM, your heavenly father, whatever you like, whatever's comfortable.
He was known as Kidneys for a while.
Yep.
Yeah. Josh, I'll DM you about trying to get into this campaign as well, and
I am
we
currently
can set
sending
something up.
the core books over. It's going to take a minute because my internet is slow now, but it is.
Okay.
I already hit enter, so it's like uploading. They should show up within 5 to 20 minutes. We'll see. But
Okay.
yeah, a
Sounds
couple
good.
of those books are coming your way, so keep your eye on Discord notifications for that. And then,
Sweet.
yeah, we can definitely dive into when we have a convenient time, get into character creation. Have you
Okay.
ready to integrate by the next game?
So what's everybody else's character right now? I don't want to overlap my character with any of your guys' characters. What do you guys do?
Farouk, are you back yet?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Go ahead and you go first then.
I'm a mage. I just cast spells.
Okay.
In
In
Fallout.
Esper, they're called melders.
Fallen.
No, I was talking about the this campaign in Esper.
Oh, in Esper.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep.
I'm a mage.
Okay.
Of the Dindu race.
Oh yeah. I'm Squid Games. That's me.
I'm an Eldori medic engineer.
So the healer. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Awesome.
engineer is
And
kind of clericy, but they can also be like there's a couple different sub classes for the engineer.
Yeah,
I'm
they're like
also
in between
engineer,
a
but
cleric and artificer.
I went with machinist, so I'm pretty much somebody who builds things, and those items are what my spells basically take the form of. So you'll see lots of drones around me. I have a couple of automatons that work on the ship, and
Well, that kind of machinist.
yeah, um,
Sorry, you said machinist, and I got excited. I'm actually a machinist for my day job, but I do CNC machining.
Nice.
So you said machinist, and I was like, "What? You make things with metal? That's cool."
well,
But
one of the
you
things I'm
mean
working on is a void engine, so
nice?
um, he is also a character that we had in a previous game called Space Rangers, which used the same system. It was just set in Flash Gordon style 1950s era space sci-fi.
Oh
And
yeah,
when that game folded, I had a chance to bring the character over, and we just said that he got stuck in a cryopod again for like 2,300 years, and so he's now currently the oldest living human.
nice.
But yeah, that's basically it for me. So it couldn't hurt to have a fighter.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I can do that.
Because we did have a fighter, and then that player had to bow out. Stuff happens.
Yep.
But it would be nice to have one again.
Yeah,
Now,
they
by
were
fighter,
a stealth
you mean
sharpshooter ranger
like a
type.
tank, or just
He was the hunter who basically killed things before they got a chance to move. So, like a ranger with a really, really stupid high dexterity.
okay. Yeah, I'll look at that.
Yeah, I don't think
But you
that
can
anyone
flavor
would
it however you
object
want.
to
There's a
their
lot of options.
being like a tank or something, because they
No,
have
no, not at all.
a
Because
couple
I don't want to
different
necessarily have to be the tank.
cool
I'm
fighter
gonna say
subclasses that haven't been explored.
there's an engineer subclass that is basically war cleric, and it is tanky.
Yeah.
I was close to doing that one, but then they said they needed a healer.
I just
Well, they
realized
still
I'll
have.
do that.
their googly eyes on the sandworms in chat. Sorry.
Oh, you finally just figured it out.
Well, because I was looking at it and I was like, those look kind of funny, and then I looked closer and was like, there's googly eyes on those worms.
It was 3 of them in the same picture, and I'm just like, that is the perfect gift for this fight.
Right. I'm sorry about the segue there. Continue as you will.
Yeah.
So
I'll look through the books and see if I can, I don't know, point myself in a direction, and Josh and I will solidify it later.
I think paladins are called sentinels now, and warrior is the fighter class. And then they all have their own flavor text to them. Like you'll see subclasses of things you can do with stuff, and they move some things around to try to make it unique and very spacey-ish.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure you can find some flavor of something that'll go like, that's it, that's my character.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you'll be reading some stuff and be like, "Yeah, this is basically this from D&D, just with different words."
Right. Right.
Oh, that
Okay.
happens very
It's
often.
similar
Yeah.
enough that it's an easy play pickup if you're familiar with D&D.
I've never played like a full D&D campaign, but I am familiar enough from listening to the D&D podcasts and
Oh yeah, you'll pick it up quick.
playing video games, uh, Baldur's Gate 3 and stuff
Yep,
like
yep,
that. Yeah.
Oh, Baldur's
So
You'll be
Gate
fine.
3 is 95% accurate for 5th edition.
Yeah.
There's a couple things that basically they do better than D&D.
Like bonus action jump and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. About that. Anyway.
Anyhow, I think I'm gonna hop out of the voice chat. I'll let you guys finish up your session. I just wanted to, meet y'all
Welcome aboard.
and say thanks for letting me hang out.
No problem.
Yeah,
Anytime.
for sure. We'll and we'll
All right.
so we'll get character made for this throughout the course of whenever time span. And then of course this coming Thursday, a week from tonight, we will have you in your first Fallout session.
Sounds great. We'll see you then.
All right, awesome. Well, you
Sweet.
have a great evening, sir.
You guys too. Thank you. Bye.
All right, take care.
And if y'all would mind giving me like 2 minutes, my kettle didn't heat up all the way whenever I made my cup noodle.
Oh yeah,
So
go get your stuff.
I went to go
For
dig into it,
shame.
and it's still a brick because it was just like mildly warm water.
Ooh,
Apparently.
suck.
I'm gonna go pop this son of a bitch in the microwave for a minute or two.
Okay.
Cool. We'll be here. So, while Goose is away, as far as do Varuk and Max have anything that they wanted to discuss, re the scene before you?
I think we should hammer the shit out of them and just go get the orbs after the fact.
You can sneak in. They have tremor sense. I don't think they can see.
Yeah, but the minute you start moving physically on the ground, they'll know.
And that's what I mean. If I fly, if these things aren't heavy, I can teleport them.
You want to take Vimero and do the same thing we did in the last one? You guys did the aerial attack session since they can't see.
I'm gonna look at the way, yeah.
And then I'm not bad at crowd control. I could probably clearly get their attention real fast.
My thing is, if we attack these, what if one of the big ones spawn in? You know?
Stop
If we
looking
can,
at the
if we can do
GM
this like, if we can like sneak around and just kind of distract them.
So do you want me to play the distraction? Because I could do that too.
Possibly. Also, if we attack them where they're at, right, and with like AOE attacks, what if they're like eggs and we damage the eggs? But we're supposed to like retrieve them, right?
You think I'm horrible at placement? I'm fine. I'm not going to touch those eggs.
Well, fuck it, we could kill them. That'll make things a lot easier.
Look, if you want to go in and snag those things with teleport, I'm down with that plan. I can keep them busy.
Now the issue with teleport is I can't teleport just anything. If it weighs more than me, I can't teleport it.
Oh, you effed, son. That I don't think that's
That's
going
why
to be a big one, especially.
that's why I asked if they look heavy.
Yeah, about that.
So yeah, I mean there's that huge one, that small one. The small one maybe, right?
Well, I mean, that'd be part of the objective is met. See, here's the thing. Here's the other thing that we're not taking into account. The objective is to win because we can provide feedback and scenarios. But honestly, even if we completely F this, we're okay because that's still feedback and information they want.
Okay. What if we get go the diplomatic approach? I can cast Universal Translator. We could talk to them, right?
They talk.
I don't know. They'll be able to understand us, right? If they're intelligent enough.
Okay.
Based on your previous encounter, you know that their languages on their stat sheet is a dashed line.
Damn.
I don't want you to try something that your character would know would be ineffective. Yeah, they're definitely animalistic as opposed to more sentient.
Look, one accident beside, I'm all for talking with people. However, I don't think it's going to work this time.
I think the more aggressive approach is probably what we're gonna have to go with then.
I mean, I can completely piss them off. Trust me.
That's true, but we can't big AoE them because we need the thing in the middle of them.
Oh, that's fine. I can get two in the top, or I can either focus on the center one and the bottom one without touching the things that we need to get. I just can't get all three, but I can absolutely piss off their day. Like if you want me to take two of them, just point out the two you want me to take on, and I'll work on that. You can murder the other one, and then we'll go pick those things up and get them into the stuff.
Okay.
You guys want to try and pick these off at range?
I can certainly make their day hell.
Because I can put down a stealth sentry, and then if they get within 10 feet of any square I put it in, they instantly take 20 radiant damage.
I love that plan.
I do want to add, we were doing attack pattern a little bit incorrectly, as it is only on Max's turn that damage would be dealt.
I'm so sorry then.
No, it's totally all good. Those are things, yeah. I thought that it worked similar. And then I started thinking about Spirit Guardians and that whole talk, and I was like, wait a minute. But yeah, totally all good.
All right,
can I please have everyone start this scene with an insight check?
Sure.
Do we still have some kind of prep available? Because I was going to do the whole temp HP stuff again, if possible.
Everyone can do one prep thing.
My prep thing is going to be getting that ready. All right, insight. There it is.
For the prep thing, do we have like 10 minutes possibly?
I would not say that 10 minutes would be in the range of possibility. You can try to concentrate through the melee that long. I don't like your chances of not being interrupted, but
Alright, no, I'll just cast protection. I'll cast protection field. That's how I'll start my shit.
All right. Max, your insight is enough to qualify, so you can share with the rest of the class as you like. If you do not work up some kind of eye covering, you will have disadvantage on everything that involves sight, and that does include attacks.
Then I tell them we need goggles to go into this.
Do I have goggles? Alright, traveler. I don't have goggles. Damn.
You have enough time to discuss how to create proper
Ah,
eye coverings with that which you have in reach. They were not provided as part of the simulation. Vimiro has given you guys temp HP, though. I will tack that on. That's a 5. Bloop.
Hey.
Bloop.
Anyone got a flashlight?
no. I don't believe in lights.
You don't believe in flashlights?
Just like, yeah, no, it's against my religion.
Oh,
What do
I guess
you
my
want?
other
What are you wanting from the flashlight? Because I might have something that might work.
the lens actually.
But I pull out 2 jars. I got this.
Can I have the jars? I'm gonna destroy them just so we're clear. I just want you to understand that.
Ah, yeah, I can pick them up at any medical supplier. Just some sample jars.
So
Okay.
you guys have your equipment loaded into the simulation, but your jars
Yeah.
won't be breaking when you get out. So you'll still have those perfectly fine in your inventory, but for the sake of simulation, your inventory will
Yep.
be affected, so you can't use the jars otherwise. Like they'll only be broken here, is what I'm getting at.
Nope, no problem. It's just for Max. He explained it Dwight because it felt real to him, so he just
Oh yeah,
used
yeah,
that. Like,
of course.
Fire. That's supposed to be open it up.
So what he's gonna do is take a small plasma torch and cut the bottoms off on each of them, wrap them into some cloth with a little bit of adhesive glue from like super glue basically, and then hand them back to somebody and say like, these are quick goggles you can strap over your eyes and still see, and just tie it in the back of your head.
Do you have something on your person that works like super glue? Or any other kind of adhesive?
Herbalism kit. The same thing you would use to adhere a band-aid down or herbs down onto a wound. I'll use the herbalism kit to do that.
Go ahead and click it should make a roll if you click the herbalism kit from the character sheet.
It does not. It just puts a cursor there.
Well, that's stupid. What the
It's
hell?
not listed. I have medicine kit tools that has a modifier and stuff.
Yeah. Go with that. That's what
Okay.
yeah.
Sorry about that.
No, that's totally cool.
I think I'm good.
You indeed are able to make a proper adhesive out of your medicinal kit. There are sticky things, and you can make adjustments as necessary.
I hand that to somebody else, and then I go back into my gear. And since I have my flight uniform, I have to assume that a flight uniform would involve a visor or goggles or something along those lines.
I would say you would have goggles with a flight uniform, sure.
Okay, he will pull out his goggles for himself and hand the other set over to another person.
Well, you'd have,
So
that would be 2 people that will be provided with eye protection.
Yeah, me and one other person has it, and then I could help them if they have. Like the other thought that I had with a flashlight is that you could disassemble a flashlight and make a monocle, so that you could at least have one eye and do
Yeah.
something like that. But that was the plan. And I could still take apart my flashlight and use its lens to create a monocle option. Depth perception would be a little affected, but not by much. I'm more than happy to do that because again, it's a simulation. I have no problem tearing apart my magnifying glass and doing a similar concept, but it'll just be a monocle.
You could also, like, essentially, so you would be losing your extra drone guy, but you could dismantle it and use glass pieces from its sensor parts to create eye covers. Again, you'd be trading the use of that drone. So, like with your area effect, it wouldn't do that extra radiant, but your regular would still work. But yeah, it would dismantle essentially your extra bonus drone for the duration of this skirmish. You don't have to by any means, but it does provide somebody with the ability to not have disadvantage on seeing and attacking.
I'm a
Uh,
team player.
I have an energy shield. If I held that close enough to my face, would that work?
No, I don't think it'll do the thing you're hoping for. I have a thing listed on my inventory. It's the very last item called View Master or View something. Yeah, View Master. Is there a
So viewmasters are in modern parlance, like those are the things that you have, like the little round things that you put into them and it shows you scenes, but it's working, it
Oh
makes
God,
it
those
look
things?
3D.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
viewmaster.
you keep. Yeah, you can break
So
that thing apart, huh?
you
Yeah, I'll
could
just put
essentially, you'd want to cut off the front half because that is blocked, but there are little glass lenses at the part where you hold it up to your eyes.
But
oh well,
aren't those magical to see like 200 dimensions, right? Well, would something crazy happen if he breaks it apart?
it's in a simulation.
Yeah, so it would cease from working in the normal way. But
Okay.
yeah, that was a special device given for interdimensional viewing. But yeah,
Right. But
if you
since we're
dismantle
in a
it,
sim,
you break it apart, you can just use the glass lenses from the front or the your side part of it as makeshift blocker
Mac will do
goggle
that,
things.
and then he'll hand those over. And between the he'll hand the glass jars, the ones back to Vimero, and hand these over to Varuk, and say like, well, at least on these, the strap's adjustable, should be pretty comfortable fit. And then, Vimero, you just have to tie them as tight as you feel is comfortable.
And I do that. And I have giant bug eyes.
Hooray! Well, that will definitely do. Good job, Max, for helping your party out with that. Can I have you, as a last thing, please roll your initiative?
And do, sir. Let me. Okay, I'm clicked. I'm assuming someone applied the points because I'm up to like 71 or something.
Yep, sure did.
All right, coming up then. Wow, I did pretty good on initiative this time. Since I only got a +2 bonus, that was a
Wow,
decent
nice
roll.
roll. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck that happened.
Alrighty then. Well, let us kick that off then. We've got Vimiro going first with Max on deck, then some sand cliches, Varuk there at the bottom, but not last. So, Vimiro, how would you like to kick things off here?
I'm going to put make that square and linger. Yeah, I'm going to put up a sentry there.
Excelente. All right, and that does not require concentration. Good to know. Your choice that you can see within range of 30 feet. Invisible, disable unravel effect, or by inflicting damage. Talent or technique of rank 4 or higher. That is an awesome little drone. And that affects them when they move into the space. That's a cool
Mhm.
distinction, yeah. Gosh, that's a lot of and it loses power and disintegrates when it is dealt a total of 60. Okay.
Yeah, it's a super dope thing.
It is. It's a nice put it in a hallway to guard your
Backside.
backside because
Oh yeah.
if someone walks into it and instantly takes 20 points of damage, so they're probably going to stop and not go that way.
It's definitely a deterrent. It'd work on me. All right, and with that being your main action there, do you want to stay where you are? Do you want to move around? What is your intent there?
Put my fingers in my mouth and I whistle.
Well, now all of the sand cliches are looking in your direction and starting to chomp their mandibles and wiggle in place, ready to move.
I have a nice invisible wall that hurts that I want them to hit.
Okie dokie. Will that be all for you then?
Yep.
All right, Mr. Palmer.
Okay, let's draw the rectangle. Since I can see the lines a little bit easier this time, this should be easier for me to do. 1 second.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can always adjust the opacity of the grid.
I thought I did okay last term, and now I need to go back to select so that way I can move it. There we go. Now I can just drag this over here and then let me rotate it. I just wanted to draw it so that I knew it was going to be those the right size. And so I'm just trying to say that that should get them without getting the objects of our attention, if I'm correct.
Looks that way to me.
Okay, great. Since I didn't need to sacrifice the drone, I'll leave that clicked. And let's go attack pattern. So DC 15 dexterity save.
All right, and I'm going north to south here on deck saves. Well,
pretty good with
they
the
don't like
saves.
your pew pew blastiness.
So that would be 11 or 10, something like that. I think 10. Yeah, 21 half.
And you will
That's a little more.
see them kind of wriggling out of place, trying to avoid the blast. Some are definitely hitting their carapace.
And I, at this point, let's see, what do I want to do? I will simply move 5 feet over. That's it. And that is my turn.
All righty. You will see one of them, the one on the furthest south, burrows under the dark, flat, flaky ground.
Well, we should start worrying about them coming up right underneath us.
And then another one is going to act likewise. As the cliches have disappeared from view, but you did see them burrow in a looking at you toward you formation. With that being said, Varuk, it is your turn, and one cliche is still visible.
I didn't
It's
realize
not
they
yet
burrowed.
active.
I
Oh,
suggest moving into that square. Be-
It does specifically say hostile to you.
Yep.
Let's see.
Hostile
I'm gonna
targets.
cast Fly on me and Vamiro. Then I will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. And then 30 straight up. No, wait, I can't go. I can only go 30 on ground. Fuck.
I was going to ask if there was some dashing happening because pretty sure the
Nah,
flight
you're right.
spell is an action.
Oh shit. That's a bonus action that I can move. You know what? Yeah, no, I'll just run 30. It's fine. It's cool. It's cool. It works. I have another thing I could do later.
Okay, doke.
Yeah.
All right. So will that be all for your turn?
That'll be it. Yeah.
Another one is rumbling forward on the top side, charging toward a tasty Dindu. He will not be in the range, but is likely to enter it at his next opportunity. You guys are keenly aware that there are two unseen. This one remains on the surface. We're going to go to the top of the order, where we've got Vimiro. You're up, sir. And you can fly.
Indeed, I can.
Like the scuba gear. The googly eyes is still getting me. God damn it.
I throw out an assault drone. Well, let me open up that gear wheel and change that to go all of it. Read hit it. There we go. Basically, it's a magic weapon. I'll put it there.
All right, so
Oh,
have
you're
it-
missing your attack roll.
Oh, it doesn't have that? Okay. Well, no. Gear, not open it back up.
all right, I'm just dropping a little drone out there for you to utilize. You should be able to control it. I'll put it over there on the X tile. Bloop.
How am I supposed to make this a spell attack?
Drop it down and choose power.
Yeah.
Rather than picking like strength or something else, there should be a power option. Because I have assault drone on my sheet.
Power is selected. I don't know why I didn't roll the attack.
So assault drone. Oh, do you have the box where it says attack checked?
I was casting out the spell sheet.
Ah,
There we go.
there it is.
I'll select that checkbox.
I was just
Yeah.
looking at the the same thing.
There we go. 27 hits.
hits.
And you can take either one of those damages I've posted so far.
I'll just use the last one there so I don't have to scroll. And to confirm, we're ignoring the necrotic because it's not melee.
Yes.
All right. And that's
Not
just a
physical weapon.
straight up shot. Is it adding? It is not adding your forging ability modifier to your damage. It should be 1d8 plus, let me stall while I look at your sheet and figure out what that number is. 8.
That's the power attack bonus. My forge ability modifier would be my wisdom score.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong place. So plus 5.
Yeah, so +5. And I
Okay,
will change that.
All right, cool. So, radiant damage in capacity.
11
Oh my
points. That's
gosh,
pretty
I'm
solid.
so sorry. I just deleted your square. That was my bad. I was trying to click on the token and click too far left. I'm very sorry.
I still see the square.
Which square?
Your measurement square I accidentally deleted.
It was still on my screen.
Oh, it just took a while for it to delete on my screen, so I just
Yeah,
had to.
same. I just.
I'm like, I still see it. I don't know what the problem is.
Okay, cool. Thank you for
Let's
reposting
put it
that.
back.
Sorry about that. Oh, but didn't linger.
Why?
Why?
Yeah, why? Stop it.
Linger, bitch.
Okay, apparently I have to click off of that tool for it to stay.
All right.
Okay.
Well, just in case.
Action. Movement. I'm gonna go here and let's see, this was 5, 10, 15, 20. And I go 10 feet up. And I make nice hard stompings when I run. And then go 10 feet up.
All righty. Mr. Palmer.
Okay. Let's get the move out of the way right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And now we're going to basically just make this thing appear like this. That way I capture it, and if anything pops up in front of me, I might be able to capture, other stuff. There we go. And let me give you another attack pattern. Oh, that's going to hurt. Dexterity save, please, sir. Fuck you, people. Well, so 39. I want to say 19.
Sounds about right.
And that is my turn.
Where's the Radiant Sidekick coming from?
I have other things that were launched as a bonus action on the first casting.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Drone Deotro. All right, the ground is trembling in front of you, Max, as it begins to crumble and then part, and bursting forth is the sand cleash that had burrowed on the south.
Excellent.
Before he acts, he's going to get blasted by the drone that was set by Mr. Vamiro, the stealth sentry.
Yep. Do I have an attack roll for that one?
Nope. Dex save.
Yep. Oh, yeah, deck save.
And it will still take half if he succeeds.
They have been rolling pretty solid on their decks, but
Ah, that
Yeah, they have.
meets.
All right, so only 10 damage to him. That means, too, though, that your sentry drone will last longer, right?
Yeah, slightly, yeah.
All right, and there is a Max on the ground. Roar.
attack light still stinger. Okay.
Nope.
It should, but apparently not until my turn. Well, I'm excited to attack for these things. They're not land.
Be very excited. Okay, and okay, it looks like that is a separate. Okay, good to know. So only that. My attack rolls have been absolute crap tonight.
I'm excited. Don't get me wrong. I'll take saves as long as I don't get hurt.
Right?
If the trade-off I had to make is that it's taking half damage and a little down, fine.
I mean, the more that I have, I don't have my job, and I can't kill stuff. I'm fine with that.
Another burrowing force bursts forth from the earth to attack Varuk, but first must avoid the blastity. Ooh, he does not.
It is not that nice 20 chunk.
Wow.
I'm going to put on the armored drone in the red bar. I'm just going to put a 30 there so that it represents how much damage has been done. And then the Cleash is going to attempt something a little bit different against Varuk. So it rolled a 16, but it's not showing the attack. That's kind of weird. I'm going to have to mess with that. He has +5 on his attack with the bite, so that'll be a total of 21. Do you at least see the 3D dice on the field there? It is, yes.
Alright, I'm gonna dodge it. I'm gonna use my sudden shift. Boom. Oh wait, that's not how you're supposed to. Boop. There we go. I'm gonna go 20 feet in the air.
So it
Nice.
is launching up out of the ground and chomping away, and you know that had you not acted so quickly and moved up directly into the air, that he would have completely, like you see his maw opening up and completely encompassing the space that you were once in. Fantastic use of your sudden shift. Angry Desert Roar will commence. Well, with that having been done, that means Varuk, you will get to act before the last Cleash makes their move.
Oh shit, a lot of my spells don't hurt these guys. Let's see. I'm going to cast Force Bow on the one that has the weakest, actually. Force Bow. Boom. 25 for 17 damage. And
Did that token just move?
yes.
Ghost in the machine.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see nothing. I didn't see nothing. I swear it wasn't me.
It was a one-armed man.
And since if it hits, I'm gonna attach Cosmic Flux to it.
I'm barely certain a
blast.
25 hit.
And I'm really sorry, which one were you targeting?
I thought it was the weak
the one
one.
with 20. Yeah, the weakest.
Okay.
So if Cosmic Flux, it needs to be it's a saving throw for this guy. A Wisdom saving throw.
So no matter what, he'll take the damage. The save is for the disadvantage on next attack or ability roll. So like probably the dexterity save on Max's
right?
turn or something. He
Yeah,
has not yet taken his save. Probably will fail though. Yerp. So let me make a marker on him that will indicate sad times. Because yeah, that disadvantage could be on his attack, or it could be on the dex save if Max keeps the bar on him.
Yeah. Right,
so far, been very lucky.
It'll probably be the attack.
I think it's dead though.
Let's see. Did 17 and 5? Actually, yeah. I spent all that time working out the face, but he is just going to collapse. Screech, roar, sad. It will
I'm gonna
teeter
go-
over, crash into the dust, billowing up a large cloud.
Yes. Let's see, I'm gonna go 10 feet more up in the air.
Oh wow!
Uh,
So that
that's it.
puts you up at what, 40?
30 right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the jump moved
Yeah.
him 20, and then I think he just takes 10.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that'll be it for me. Oh no way, I can't move. I lied. I use cosmic flux. Damn. I use my bonus action. So I can't. I'm still 20 feet up in the air.
You have your regular move action, don't you?
Does the move action not count as a bonus action?
Move doesn't count as bonus.
No, move is move.
Oh no,
Move is
yeah.
free.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, still move to 10 then. Alright. We're good then. We're good.
All right. Well, you've killed the cliche that would have acted next, and so that's going to move us up top of the order to Vimiro.
Step forward.
I would be very careful about what you're doing, considering that when it's my turn, I have to still kill the two of them.
That's fine. I'll move
Okay.
again.
Okay, good.
And I'm gonna traumatize it.
Well, that's not going to be nice.
Oh no.
Not nice at all.
Mm.
So it is going to respond by shrinking back, shuddering, shaking from the front end to the back, the legs quivering. Lets out otherworldly howl.
And bonus action, assault drone the other one.
Kerblast. That is a 15. That will hit for another 6. Plus 5, which is 11.
And then screwing the opportunity attacks, I fly. I fly back.
Well, he's going to lash out, but we'll see if he has any luck
Actually,
with that.
how far up in the air were you?
It's a
10 foot,
touch
but
attack.
I had to come down to touch it.
Oh, so he had to get within
Yeah.
range. Got it. Tracking.
All right, well. They are terrible at attacking today. God damn it.
Good. I mean, otherwise I would have gave you disadvantage. I have Spiral Defender.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was hoping that he
God,
would
we look
grapple
like-
you. 'Cause it's all
We
for
look like just
restraint.
utter badasses right now.
Yeah,
I
you
know.
do.
It's working out.
All right, well, Vimiro will escape safely after traumatizing the poor innocent sand cliche that you guys are trespassing upon. Mr. Palmer, it is your turn.
I mean, let's be honest. Trespassing is literally what we do well.
It is.
All right. Will that? I'm not worried about the drone that he has because I'm not entirely certain I can target it, but that's up to you to figure out the mechanics of that part. But is that enough to get both of them?
I will make it easy for you. You will only be able to target one. So you can arrange that in such a way that it won't hit the drone or your friends on either one.
All right, so I have to pick one then. All right,
You do have to pick one.
That's fine. But now you understand why I'm like, back up. All right. He'll move it there. Since it's a giant, very shiny, very bright thing, I'm pretty sure everybody else can realize, like, maybe don't enter the shiny area, because it's raining death.
Well,
Here comes the next attack pattern.
it does wait until your turn, so like people can hit and run out of there, as was demonstrated.
I'm excited by that plan. 29 damage, provided his dexterity save isn't the greatest.
It was on
12.
the
Finally,
19.
he takes it. Suck it, bitch.
After being traumatized by Vamiro, he is unable to withstand the bombardment. Is also going to teeter over, creating a big dust cloud. Gets carried away in the winds.
If you guys don't finish it off, I'll take care of it in a second.
Wait a
Just pointing
second.
at the other one. Just like,
Wh-
over there.
I look over towards my invisible sentry.
So, Varuk is very high up in the air. Vamiro is up in the air. He has no choice but to charge around at Mr. Palmer. I'm just going to put him over here so that he's not in the view of, like, not blocking into, like, the aerial view there.
Does he get attacked again by the sentry?
He's barely on the edge there, but it's like 2 pieces of the edge. I will give the attack for half, and if he makes his dex, he will completely avoid it. Just
It's
because
not
of
attack,
fridge.
it's just a save.
That's what I meant.
Okay, so if we just,
So
I think the 15 might fail.
It does.
Yeah, you have a
I
16
don't
for
know why
target.
I don't know why it double clicked there, but
It
all
happens.
right. So it will take the half by default. Still active for another shot or two. But he is going to be mad and try to hurt Palmer. Why did it roll a dice for multi-attack? That's stupid. Anyway,
I don't know. It's going to in a second here.
Kirstabity
Thank God it wasn't a 20.
for
Balls.
so
Okay,
it will
so you need
deal
Constitution
the
save.
17 damage and then make a con save if you please. Well, you won't have the
good.
poison condition, but we'll still take the 17 damage.
Sure thing. Let me just click on my stuff and subtract 17 points. 1, 7, enter. Look at you!
Kerchompity.
He's looking at the other guys like, hey, guys, this shit finally happened.
Look at that. It
I know,
came to
right?
this.
Wait, did it try to bite me? Oh, no, not so good, buddy. Not so good.
He tried. He did not succeed. Well, Mr. Varuk, you are up, sir.
Let's see.
Shoot him. Just waste him. I'll get him if you don't. Don't get me wrong, but, look badass. This is your moment. Save me. Save me, Varuk.
All right. Let's just cast forceful. Oh wait, that's not how I cast it. Oh no, wait. Is that how I cast it? I can't cast it that way. Okay.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
someone's about to have a bad day.
All right. Yeah. Does 16 hit?
Oh, it sure does.
All right. Awesome. I'll
Kerblastity.
just blast, and I'll move close to the thingamajig.
Oh, thank you, Desert Lord. Oh, thank you.
Crazy.
That's pretty fitting, right? Because he is, in fact, a desert lord.
And you're in the desert. You're so magnificent. Wait, I'm swooning. I'm not really sure how it works, but yes, definitely swooning.
A swoon.
Someone will hear about this telling
You want to sign my
Max
banjo?
Palmer about the Desert Lord stuff. Right. It's over. It's over.
Alrighty then. Top of the order is one Vamiro Safi. Safi.
Oh wait, the fuck! I just moved closer towards an enemy. What am I doing? Just like, oh.
Mistakes
You're
were
moving
made.
closer towards the orbs. That thing just crawled out from the crevice over there,
Oh. No. Alright.
but hasn't acted.
Do.
Mr. Palmer, can you please make for me a con save, unless you want to voluntarily drop concentration?
Why would I drop concentration?
Because you got hit with a tail stinger earlier, and I did not have
Oh.
you roll.
Totally fine. So half of 17 is what again?
It'd be
8.
DC 10.
8.5. So yeah.
All right, so I'm looking for 13 because it's 5 plus half the damage.
Si, senor.
Is it?
I'm okay.
Yeah, I did think that it had a 10 involved, but we have time to double
It's
check
normally
that. But a 23 is definitely going to succeed
yeah.
anyway.
If the damage is low enough, the baseline is going to be like 5 plus, and it's typically 10 or less. But if the amount of damage if you divide it by half and the amount of damage exceeds 10, then the number starts to creep up. So my goal was 5 plus 8 if it's higher than 10. Otherwise, the baseline is 10. But because it was like 8.5 and you round down to half, then it's 5 plus 8 becomes 13. So my target number for this was 13.
Perfecto. All right. Thank you for that very quick thing there. So you've maintained your concentration. Vimiro, it is your turn. Welcome to act as you will.
I'm going to upcast a laser blast at it.
Kerblast.
So be an extra 3d6 if this hits. Why did you not?
Probably you didn't have the box ticked on the attack from the thing.
This sheet is so long. Laser
Yeah,
blast.
you can't cast from the
attack.
spell page basically.
There we go. And if that hits, that's an extra 3d6 because I upcasted it.
It does hit. 23 is good.
Plus 15.
That's some really good damage.
I agree. And that was definitely blasted on target.
I guess like 31 points of damage.
I went with 32.
Oh, you took the other number. Okay. That was nice of you.
Let's see. What
That's
was
the
it
one that
called
hit.
again? Field saw.
That's fair. That's fair.
And then Max regains 12.
Shit.
How
Okay.
nice
Let me
of
hit.
you.
Yeah. Boom. Plus 12. I am back to my original hit points, so it's great. I am fully healed. Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Is it my turn now?
If
that
Amiro
was
is done,
action.
yes, indeed. I don't believe he
Yep, that was
moved,
action,
but
bonus action.
Okay.
all righty.
Let me rotate this again. I should only have about 6 rounds of this left to go. I think I've used it 3 times now, right?
I think so.
I feel like 3 times. It's been done 3 times this fight so far. And I have 10 rounds I can use it before I have to recast it again. All right. So here is number 4. Okay, 31. And that
Solid.
is my entire turn. I have no intention of leaving the area, protected security drone stuff, and creating another reason for it to sense where the hell I am.
And I believe with a dash, that is the extent of his moving. Okie dokie. Tis the turn of Varuk Menchaca next.
All right. I'm gonna go 10 forward and 30 more up, so I'm at 60 feet in the sky.
Okie dokie.
And I'm gonna blast him with the force bolt.
Blasting away. That is going to hit.
That'll be it.
Alrighty. Mr. Vimiro, we're back to you at the top of the order.
Oh boy. Do. Okay, let's do another laser blast at it. This upcast it not as high. Damn.
Damn is right.
And that's still needs an extra 2d6.
Enjoy. Solid.
Very.
You done?
Bonus action, move the assault drone 20 feet closer to it.
Whee!
Because that's the most it can move per turn.
All right, so 4 squares, basically.
Yep.
I think you have a little... Yeah, there it is, this armored drone. You can just
Yeah.
move that.
I don't have access to his token.
Oh,
Why not?
I can't select armored drone.
That's stupid. You should be able to. Let me go and...
I can select the Sandclash that's dead, but not the armored drone.
well.
All right. Try that now. Ah,
There we
There
go.
you go, buddy.
alrighty. Mr. Palmer, you're up, sir.
All right, let me just rotate something ever so gently. That should allow it to hit it and none of the prizes that we're shooting for.
Yep, you're good.
All right, cool.
Oh, wait, he's... Yeah.
And here comes round number 5. Oh! He rolled
That's some
a
beautiful
1.
bean footage.
That is some beautiful bean footage.
And will you be standing your ground where you at, sir?
Yep, don't move at all in the slightest. He basically just took 32 points of damage.
He certainly did. On his turn, I think only Varuk might be close enough to hear the shriek over the sound of the dust storm as the creature burrows.
Yeah, if it's smart, it'll run away. We all know it's not that smart.
We can assume it's not. Well, Mr. Varuk, you're up, sir. He has flown forward. Are you changing your trajectory?
He is muted.
Oh no.
I was talking to myself. Oh no! I just go above like 60 feet above the egg,
Mhm.
and there's not much I could do since I don't see it. So I'll just end my turn.
You don't see the sand cleach, but you can see those orbs.
Yeah, but I'd rather not land on them or near them because the thing's just gonna jump at me. So I'll just wait.
Alrighty then. Up at the top
Yeah.
is Mr. Vimiro.
I pull out my gun and hold it an attack. For if it appears, it gets shot.
All right. Are you still up in the air?
Yeah.
All
My
right.
gun is not is very slightly casually pointed in the direction of Maxwell Palmer because I figured that's where it's going to appear.
And confirm.
He is the one on the ground making some booms. Well then, Mr. Palmer, your friend is in the air, readying his gun, pointing near you but not directly at you. It is your turn.
I give him a thumbs up and hold my action to drop the spell on wherever the hell that thing shows up.
Oh. Could I do a bonus action and hail an action? I can't remember.
If you do the bonus action on your turn, you can still use your reaction to hold your action.
5, 10, 15, 20. I would have moved that. I forgot about it until I looked back at the screen.
Yeah, my held action is going to be dropping the 6th round of assault pattern on wherever the creature shows up.
You may commence. He has arrived at the surface.
Right. Since he had a held action before me, I'll let him go first. I'm just going to slide the box over there.
Take your shot, Mr. Romero.
Probably misses.
Flies past. Oh no, that actually hits.
And 11 hits.
Yeah,
He's
he's
big.
massive. He's easy to hit.
Okay.
It
And that
flies
mechanic
fast,
does count.
but you managed to curve the bullet.
Kerpew. Shot taken. And then, before it can move, Maxwell Palmer also.
Here we go, attack pattern.
For half. Well, that's a convenient result.
Yeah, 34 halved to 17. So it still takes 17 damage, which I'm very happy with.
Is it activating my stealth sentry?
It will be in a moment. I'll go ahead and
Okay.
move him up to where he's going to be and say yes. Also, too, I'm
Okay.
just going to move your drone a little bit because he's
Yeah,
going
that's
to be
fine.
moving up there. So I'm just going to kind of squeeze him in there between you and Mr. Palmer, just so he can be seen and grabbed and stuff.
He makes a dex save. And
He
takes 10.
does. And little drone guy will go up to 50. He has tracking. It has 1 shot remaining. Well, Mr. Palmer is the closest one.
Weird. Almost like I couldn't see that coming.
You could.
And
Oof.
did.
Okay, let's try to avoid that poison stuff.
Absolutely.
Not poisoned.
Excellent. Will you be grappled?
Wow, a 20. I'm going to try to avoid the grapple too. I'm assuming that's strength based? Because it doesn't say, it just says escape DC 17.
Probably an athletics check
It's athletics.
or
Yeah.
acrobatics.
All right, so I could roll a strength saving throw or athletics. Either one is the same number, same modifiers.
Of course.
Because I don't have a check mark in athletics, and the saving throw is the same. I will. You know what? Fuck it. It's fine.
Bear in mind the damage there was not automatically doubled from the crit.
So I'm confused because it looks like you absolutely rolled 3d10 plus 6 and then 3d10. So it was doubled.
I am showing 3d10s and then a +6. And
Yeah,
that
you
is
don't get. Right, that means the 3d10 is the bite damage for the creature, correct?
Yeah, it's 3d10.
So it did double it. It rolled an extra 3d10.
That's what the +9 is your extra 3d10.
Correct. It rolled 6d10 plus 6 because it doesn't double the modifier.
You are
It just doubles the
correct
dice.
in that. I didn't realize the 9 was the result of a 3d10.
Yeah, it just was a shitty result. That's all.
That, of course, that's all I've been getting today. But the attack was critical. That's cool. So let's see. That's 33 from the bite and 40 from the tail stinger.
Okay. Wait. So you said 33 and 40?
Yes.
Okay, I'm down. You can remove the square.
Kerchomp. Kerstab.
Yep. You can just put me down to. Yeah, I'm in negatives at this point.
Blah.
That was absolutely enough to not take me completely out.
He M's dangerous when he M's big. I will, of course, leave you in the initiative order in case you can be revived or come back yourself. Next up will be
Does he
Varuk.
does he despawn or is he still there?
Who?
I'm assuming it's using this
Palmer?
way to
Max.
simulate that I am just down at the moment.
Yeah, he hasn't been like completely splattered-fied, so yeah, he's still there.
Alright. Let's alright, I'm gonna have to use Force Bolt again.
Oh, we know an
Damn.
11 hits, so you're good.
Alright.
Kerblast.
That sucks. Okay.
He's definitely not looking at full capacity, but he's also super strong.
Well, he's just super tanky.
What can I do? Nah, there's nothing I can do. Yeah, that's just it. I'm gonna have to end my turn.
Do you want to move at all?
No, I'll stay 60 feet above there.
Okie doke. How many feet in the air is Vamiro?
I think that's 30.
Excellent. It is your turn, Vamiro.
As an action, I activate my rig. Max, you come back at half your HP.
Wow. Okay.
If your half your HP is less than 40,
It is indeed.
then yeah, you're up to half your HP.
I'll take it.
How much
With the
healing?
condition.
I'm at 33 hit points out of 66.
It's
If I activate that again, you can gain 6 as long as it's less than half.
Oh, I
Yeah.
wouldn't gain. I wouldn't activate it again because I wouldn't gain 6 because 33 is half.
No, that's what I'm saying. If I activate it in a separate turn, I have a pool of HP I can dish out. But as a bonus action, my second, third level being cast. There you go.
So I get.
Oh, well, I didn't upcast it. That's an
No,
extra
that's fine.
2d4.
Okay.
So 7, 9, 14.
Wow, that's quite the improvement.
That's my turn.
Well, provided it doesn't crit on me again, I should probably be okay.
Let's find out. It is your turn now.
I will bust out my second, third level spell, and it'll be the same one. I will also use my bonus actions to activate the other features on it. And then we will go for attack pattern again. Give me a second to core. Let me draw the square out. Right, brush, rectangle. 1, 2. I think that's 4 squares. That should be pretty close to what it's supposed to be. And
That's
now
close
here
enough for
comes
your
the,
intents and purposes, yeah.
yeah. All right. Takes half, so 8 points of damage.
Kerblastity.
Just so I'm clear about. Okay. Yep. All right. That is my turn. I'm not moving. I'm just staying there because right now I would absolutely provoke an attack of opportunity that I do not want to give him.
I can see your wisdom.
So it is what it is. So he's going to try to swallow me, I would imagine.
Oh, yes.
All right. So I just have to give you a saving throw or I end up swallowed. Oh, first he has to make a bite attack. And if the attack hits, then the target is also swallowed.
So it rolled a 12. He has a plus 11. That's going to be a 23.
Or did he roll? Or did it roll
He rolled
privately
a
for you?
12. I don't know why it's not showing, but the 3D dice is. I don't know. Can you guys see that?
No, I don't have it enabled on this game.
Oh, I didn't mean to do a tail stinger. Sorry. I was clicking around. So a total of 23 on the attack with the bite.
That one still work. Okay.
So let's see.
So I need to give you a DC 15 Constitution save. Okay. Scroll back to my core sheet.
Okay.
I am not swallowed. Or am I reading something wrong? I'm sorry.
I think that's
You
if we
are.
damage it enough.
So yeah, he has to take 30 damage on a single turn from the swallowed creature. And
Okay, so what is this bite
then
damage on me?
he makes the save to avoid regurgitating.
Oh.
So the bite damage will be 27.
All right, so 27 and a half is 14. Or it's actually 13? Yeah, 28 would be 14. So 27 is 13. So 13 plus 5 is 18. My constitution save is 18 plus 1. I can maintain concentration on the spell.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'll allow it for now. In the future, I will probably
Why would
request
you?
a fresh roll.
I'll give you a fresh roll. I have no objection to giving you a fresh roll. If that's
Nope,
your
it's fine.
concern. We'll do it again.
Nope, it's cool.
There you go.
Let's go. It's higher.
It's cool. Were you thinking about your action, Farouk, or I don't know, maybe
Oh
someone
shit,
else
my
was?
bad. I didn't know it was my turn. Sorry.
Oh yeah, that's
Um,
what I was waiting for. I'm
I, I'm
sorry.
oh, I mean, the only thing I really can do is cast Force Bolt. So it's like the only spot I have that can damage it. Let's see, Force Bolt, Force Bolt, Force Bolt. Did I do it? Did I click the right button?
I
Did
think you
I
indeed.
did.
did. Let's go. Yeah. Shit. Okay. Yeah, that's it. That's all I can do.
That will then bring us up top to Mr. Vimiro. And just to confirm, you are still staying in the air.
Yeah, 60 feet. Yeah, yeah. Indeed.
I fly down and traumatize the son of a bitch.
Come up.
Oh, that. Ignore the 5. And I can't remember. Can I
I don't know
upcast
why
that
I
one?
would
Let me
ignore
double check.
the.
Yeah, look in the book.
Bless you.
Pardon.
Oh, don't worry about it. You know, you sneeze, blessings happen.
What are you seeking, sir?
If trauma upcast.
Is it a prime talent?
It's an engineer talent.
Then you probably can upcast it.
At higher ranks, the damage increases by 1d10 for each rank above 1.
Nice. Well, I cast it at. Oh, it was my last second slot. So an extra d10.
Solid 20 damage.
Slowly but surely, it's dying.
And bonus action, the assault drone. And that'll be my turn.
Mr. Palmer, you can see through parts of the exposed flesh of the cleash. And with
I
that,
will
can claw
climb
your
out of
way
a
out.
hole.
Yeah,
Just climb my
little
way out of a
bit-
hole and like, ugh. As my last action, he will just before he dismisses his cloud of drones, he shoots it a bunch again, like, and he's giving it the bird. And then he dismisses them and he's like, ah, that's gross. You ever see what the
Max.
insides of those things look like? That's nasty. I am so happy this is a simulation and I'm not really this dirty.
That's
It
to
is
your
gross.
surprise. You crawled out of its back end, right?
No, I just
Come
crawled out
on.
like the side between the legs.
Yeah.
I'm not crawling out of its butt.
Hey, you
Yeah,
come out of the
I am
simulation
not
and
about
you
to
feel like
Ace Ventura this thing.
you come
Oh
out of the
man, I have some
simulation smelling like
retconning to do.
sand cleach booty, right?
Oh my lord.
It's over.
That was gross. All right, let's go get these orbs.
Well,
We'll fly
conveniently
down.
for you, those there orbs, Varuk, you can tell. You can feel a sloshing inside, but it appears to be incredibly light. You can lift the big one over your head.
All right. Well, if I can lift both of them, right? I'll
As
just
for the
teleport both of
awkwardness, you
them.
can only lift one at a time, but it's because of it being bulky, not because of the weight. Unless you can like attach the smaller one to the bigger
Yeah,
one.
I think
I'll allow you
I think
a sleight of hand to try to balance the small one on top of the big one. Because you do still have your flight
I
ability.
don't think
Do it safely. Let's just get it done.
the spell doesn't require me to lift it. It just requires it to be lighter than what I can carry.
Oh, okay. Well,
So I
then
think
if
as long as
you
I'm
can just do it
touching
by
them,
touching, then
yeah,
let me move your token
I
to
think
there.
so.
You'll have to be there.
I'll,
But yeah, if you can
I'll
reach
send
out.
the spell over so if you want to read it. But it says on the second paragraph. I'm assuming I don't have to carry it because it doesn't really
Nope.
specify.
Seems
Yeah.
good to go.
Oh, dope.
All right, sounds good.
Wub, wub, wub. You're able to teleport with the objects and place them in the hole very easily and without further contest.
Yay.
Let's go.
Your mission is successful. You're brought out of the simulation, and we shall discuss that at the beginning of our next session.
We get that Mario hitting the flag sound.
Dun, 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 dun. Boo, 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 boo.
Yeah.
I'll assume you landed on the
Let's go.
flagpole on the right interval of 3, so you get some fireworks with it. Good times.
Let's go.
All right. Well, that was informative and delightful.
I'll give them their report that they want.
Well, we can definitely
Yeah,
get into
sand
some
cleach.
details there in our next session. I didn't want to leave it with like a couple more actions to take it out, so yeah, we went a little bit over, but that's totally fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
And then
I'm definitely just not